Here we go back on the scene. This is the We So Classic podcast brought to you by WeSoClassic.com. This your man D Dame in the building.
It's your boy Lou Hall in the building.
Yo, it's your boy Prez in the house.
What's good? It's your boy Recess hollering from the yard. What's good, fellas?
Yo. Chilling.
My brothers, what is going on, y'all?
Like a villain.
Feels so good to be
Look at Lou Hall, can't stop smiling and shit, man. I know why you smiling, man.
Yo, I wish I could see you smiling, D.
You wish you could see me smiling. Y'all might see it. Y'all can't see me and shit. I'm doing all kind of middle fingers to y'all and everything, man.
Oh, I see you. I see you.
Yo, so what's going on, my brothers, man? How y'all week been, man? What's good, y'all?
Chilling.
I think it's cool, man. I'm still defrosting from the polar vortex that we got slammed with.
I got my shirt on today, baby. You best believe it. That North Carolina living, baby.
Oh my God.
70 degrees.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
When I tell you those 2 days were brutal, man. Had the city on lockdown, like no reason for you to be outside, yo. And the crazy thing, yo, like they had like 20-something people die, yo, from
People died?
Yeah, it wasn't.
They were old?
Nah, not all of them. Some of them.
Hold them died from what, B?
Yo, listen, we got it bad, right? On over here in New York, East Coast and shit.
But Russia got it bad. We got it bad, nigga.
We got the shit bad, but fucking the Midwest got it worse. The Midwest was like 20 minus. What? How you say it? 20 degrees below zero or some shit.
Yo, Minnesota was like minus 50 below zero. 50 Minnesota.
Man, listen,
man, that's the dub C, man. That's the wind chill.
Yo, it don't fucking matter, bro. It's cold. Fucking wind chill or not, doesn't matter.
It's still cold. All right, without the wind chill, minus 30 and shit. Without the wind chill and shit.
Yeah, summertime, yo. Without the wind chill, it's summertime.
No doubt.
So what you said? People dying and shit out there, Brez?
Some people froze to death. I don't know what the hell. That's the thing I was saying. I was like, yo, what are you doing outside long enough to fucking freeze to death? So you know, from what I read, they didn't specify if they were homeless, but I would think that they were. There's no reason why a person should be outside unless you had to be outside, like you work outside, you were, you know, a police officer or, you know what I'm saying, EMT or whatever, and you know, part of your job is to be outside. I understand that, but they're not going to be outside long periods of time like that to where they freeze to death.
They're the only motherfuckers that be outside all day.
No. I'm just saying. Well, post office workers, I know they were closed. The post office was
closed?
They closed down, son.
The post office was closed in New York. Are you serious?
Not in New York. Not in New York.
In Midwest.
They closed. Nah, they closed schools. They closed government buildings. They closed the post office. A lot of shit was closed.
It was because of the weather, man. The government was shut down, yo.
Nah, son, this was after the government opened up.
Oh, my bad.
This was after they opened up, man.
Crazy, yo.
So I know one person died from shoveling snow.
Damn.
Another person died
again in my life.
Yeah, man. They another couple died. They were in a car and they lost control on the black ice. They crashed.
Damn.
Yeah, it was just a couple. It was somebody else, but I know at least 3 people froze to death.
That's
at least 3 people froze to death. What they were doing outside for that long, I don't know. Yeah, truly, man. But yeah, New York was bad, but we got through it or whatever. I fucking had to go outside one night, you know, going home after work, and you know, I was bundled up, but my face, man, she was hitting my face. That shit was like brutal, kid. That shit was
pause.
Yeah. Come on, grow up, man. Grow up. 2019, man. It's 2019.
Tell him again, please.
God damn.
Never.
Unbelievable.
So tell them about how it was hitting your face, Press.
Yeah. So when the wind, right? The wind chill was hitting my face, you know what I mean? Had me.
That shit from that Tribe had on. Q-Tip had on in that fucking Sex on the Platter video.
Yeah. I need to go find one of them shits, man.
It's a cold winter. Y'all niggas better bundle up.
All I got is that sound like a bunch of punks, man. That's all I know, man. Come on, man. Come on, Prez. You from you've been there your whole life. Come on,
Nah.
man.
I can't believe that you
nobody, man.
You from New York, Prez? I know.
was-
nothing was
You
changed.
talking about New
It was different, yo.
Yo, I can't take this shit no more.
It's a different kind of cold, man. That shit was a different kind of cold. I'm telling you.
Son, yo, Will Chill ain't running up on me, son.
It was cold here too, so I understand. Not
Yeah.
that cold and shit, but I understand.
Yo, it was cold, so it was like 42 degrees that day.
Word.
Yeah, it was cold, so it was cold. Nah, I'm not even joking.
Yeah, that is mad cold for Florida though. I
Yeah,
ain't-
yeah,
that's mad.
42.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on, man. It was chilly, man. I had to throw on my hoodie. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You know, I didn't feel. You know, after that, threw on the hoodie. You know, I felt protected. You know what I'm saying? Nothing hitting me. Nothing felt like it was crazy. Nothing. I felt good.
Except for that old man you just saw anyway. That's in you and shit. Man.
Yo, y'all are mad immature, yo. You know what I show you that old man had a "Make America Great Again" hat in the back,
Yeah, he
and
made you great again.
with your animations. Yeah, thank you, D.
Oh, that's hilarious. But it's all good. It's all good, Prez. You'll be all right, brother. You'll be all
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
man.
for sure. I'll be all right when I'm living on a fucking beach somewhere. I definitely be all right. Yeah.
I have a prediction for you that very soon you'll be in a place that's a lot warmer and shit. Very soon. man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To change your address, though. That's the problem. You see, everybody say that, right, D? Everybody talk about, yo, this is mad cold. I'm moving. And they complain about the same shit next year. Like, yo, did you get from the last 20 years that you're freezing your ass up?
Gotta make that move, baby.
Word up, man.
What's my brother Lou Hall, man? What's going on, brother?
Man, ain't nothing going on, man. Just chilling. Just getting my mind right.
Okay.
Been listening to some Rick Ross on the title.
Okay.
Yeah, listen to the Rick Ross, and tomorrow I'm probably gonna pull up some DMX.
Okay, shit. Sound like you got something going on, man. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, man, got a little something going on. You know, this possibly might pop off.
Maybe we can talk about it one day. Maybe.
Yeah, one day.
It's like a year past and shit. We can talk about it.
Word up, man.
One day.
It's not like
on the run and shit, man. Come on, man.
It's not like you cop tickets to the see them or something, man. That's crazy.
Niggas on the run. Can't even talk about shit. But yeah, that's what's up, though.
That's crazy. That's crazy, yo. Yo, talk about wind chill. I think Ice is coming after Lou Hall.
Yo, Lou
No,
Hall. He was born in where you was born?
I was born in Alaska.
Alaska, right? Yeah, you lucky.
In the
Yeah,
US.
No, wait. Say word. You wasn't born in Alaska, son.
Yeah,
He's born in
Fairbanks,
Alaska.
Alaska.
Yeah.
Fort Wainwright Hospital.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
He lucky his ass wasn't born in Germany and shit, right? He lucky,
That's what I thought. I thought you
for
were
a couple years.
Nah.
No, that's all good.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad that I was born in the U.S. I don't have to worry about, being sent away, at the age that I'm at now. I don't have to worry about visas. And,
That'd be kind of banana. Yo, but how's that work as far as the military? Just say your pops did have you, like when y'all was in England or something. Say he did have you in England. How was that work?
With that, as far as with me, I would still be considered a U.S. citizen because I would have been born like on a base.
Okay.
So yeah. So I would have still been. There's two things that they could have done. They would have either like talked with the the U.S. Not consulate, but the I can't think of the name of it, but it's like in different countries they have like
the embassy.
Yeah.
Okay.
They could apply like with the embassy, and then they get all that information transferred and from the U.S. and I'm still good. But and that's a hassle. But then the other way to do it would be to once I get back to the States, then apply for my Social Security card.
Mm-hmm.
But I would still be a U.S. citizen.
US
because
citizen.
I would have been. Now, if I would have, say for instance, like if I would have gone, say like if we went to Germany and I was born at a German hospital, then I would have to be registered as a German citizen.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm on their soil. Like I'm not on the actual base.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I hear that. It's all good though, man.
Yeah. Not like I gotta go to. Not like I was in England. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, gravy. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Other than that, you chilling, brother?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Waiting for this Avengers and Captain Marvel to pop off. You know what I'm saying? That's coming next month. Well, the Captain Marvel next month and Avengers the following month.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for that shit too, man.
And then saw something earlier today. Saw DMX getting ready to go on tour for the 20th anniversary for It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, shout out to DMX, man. Hope everything works out, man. Hope he, ain't on no Lauryn Hill shit, man. She be wild. She's still wilding out, yo.
Yeah, I heard.
He got bills to pay, yo. He got the IRS man still breathing down his neck. So I think he's still owed him money.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was just out. He got out because he served his time.
Like he still gotta pay him that shit.
Yeah, he still gotta. So he gonna get this bag from these tours.
Yeah.
Tours,
definitely.
Appearances, and
maybe I'll be lucky to see DMX one day soon.
One day, yeah.
One day.
Hopefully.
One day. That's what's up, man.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah, man. What's going on with you, Big Recess, man?
Crossing my fingers.
On the run eating.
On the run eating. A little under the weather though, but I'm good. Okay. We made a ICE reference, because 21 Savage just got locked up for some immigration issues. A few days ago, we heard Tekashi took the plea deal.
Man, that young man is a rat, man.
Yeah, man, and DMX just came home. Who's I just wanted to give a hold your head to C Murder.
What's up with C Murder?
Yeah.
C Murder. I heard that's the case. They're trying to get a new trial because they said that the police in Mississippi were exactly not the most honest in what happened. Okay. So they're trying to say that, and plus the witnesses were coerced into giving those statements that he was the man that was doing the shooting.
Now, is this when from the video where the dude was shooting? You saw him in the video shooting and shit.
I didn't see any video. I didn't see any video
because I remember seeing the video with a young man shooting at somebody in a club, and just like the R. Kelly video, this motherfucker had No Limit plaques on the wall and shit. I'm just saying,
I feel
the video I saw.
I know
that look. Unless he got a fucking twin running around busting guns. Come on, man.
I feel you. Well, I just wanted to give a shout out to to a couple of those that have been locked up for a long time. Cool.
But listen, I remember. Did the person die?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if it was him and he killed somebody, he's where he deserved to be. Period. If he took somebody else's life, that's where he deserves to be.
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck if he's black. I don't give a fuck if he a rapper. He got plaques. He platinum. If he killed somebody, took somebody's life, that's where he deserves to be.
Yeah.
Unless it was self-defense.
Yeah. Well, I was about to mention Cool C, Hilltop Hustlers, right, Prez?
Okay.
Still locked up.
Out of
Philly. Spig Nice from the legendary Lost Boys crew, still locked up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys that put in work in this game, got classic records, classic movements, and they're incarcerated. So there's now you hear the younger guys are now getting their shot to go in. I didn't mean it no other way, but what it is. You know what I'm saying? People,
it's a damn shame too.
It is a damn shame. And and one thing for sure, like I always say, D, right? I love your family, spend as much time, you know what I'm saying? I was so crazy. I was flipping the channels, I remember when me and wifey we used to watch Love and Hip Hop. And Joel was on there playing with his kids, and he said now he used to take these times for granted. And now, you know what I'm saying? Now he's about to get sentenced, but he's
another one.
Yeah, another one, right? So, just can't take your freedom for granted, man. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. We're all human. Temptation is a motherfucker. Sin is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But and we could all get caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time. But be thankful for what we have. You know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's about it. That's about it, D. Other than that, everything's been good, man. Counting my blessings, my brother. Counting my
That's blessings. It, man. Count the blessings, man. Count the blessings, count the days, man. That's what's up, man.
No doubt.
All right, my brothers, man. We're gonna get into this shit, man. We ain't done trades, 20s, and dimes in a minute, man. Probably gotta end up having to cover 2 months for this shit, man. Right?
2 months.
Yeah.
Months for?
What we talking about? We talking about closing out 2018 and opening up 2019.
Best believe it. So trades, 20s, and dimes, man. Our monthly look back, man. Hold on, fucking press. Okay, no doubt.
Bi-monthly.
But yeah, man. I trade 20s and dimes. I monthly look back on everything popping in music, movies, news, and sports from 10, 20, and 30 years into the past. So this month we're covering 2 months. December of 1988, 98, 2008, and January of 89, 2009. 89, 99, 2009. There we go.
Yes, man. There you go.
Woo. God damn.
That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful right
now.
There.
Let me see. Now, recess. Normally we go into the time machine. We go back 30 years. So we got to get in 2 separate time machines and shit.
Negative.
How are we gonna do this, man? How we gonna do
this? It's the porthole. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Exactly. So we're already over there, and we just skip to the loop straight to the next, the next 30 days, yo. It's like a natural progression. And it's like not even a porthole, man. A porthole will take you to another dimension. We already there, my G. We already there.
On some Twilight Zone shit. Oh shit.
Yo, man. So like we do, we're gonna push the start, D.
Let's hit it, brother. Let's go, man.
Welcome to December of 1988.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Woo! Right. My brothers, we gotta hop into it, man. We're gonna start off with the singles, man. The singles, my man Freddie Jackson. Freddie Jackson. He got that Hey Lover. Hey Lover, top of the charts.
Lover, hey,
I don't think it's that kind of Hey Lover, man. I don't think it's that Hey Lover.
that ain't come around for like another 12, 15 years or so.
Greatest of all times.
I don't know about that.
Oh, here we go.
Pump your brakes, bro. Pump your brakes.
That started again, man.
There we go. My bad, D. Go ahead. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. All right. Now the second week of the month. This is one of my favorite songs ever. One of my favorite old school kid R&B groups, man. The Boys. You remember The Boys?
Oh yeah.
Down my heart, just down my heart.
Damn, I ain't heard that shit in a
minute, yo.
Wow.
Happy. She's the saddest little girl around.
Oh man, I hear you, brother.
Wow.
I hear you. But all right, listen, man. We got the third is like for this month though. Every week was a new person on the charts, man. The third week was Sherelle. I'm not sure if I remember Sherelle.
Oh yeah.
Remember Sherelle? A song was Everything I Miss at Home. That was her joint. Top of the charts. And then for the last week of the month, man, big shout out, book, Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers, Tumbling Down.
That's what's up.
You know that joint? Press Recess? I think I know that shit, right?
You probably heard it before. I don't remember what it sounded like though.
Yeah, you know that shit, man. But it's so good, man.
You know that shit, nigga.
You stereotyping, son? You stereotyping?
Nah, never that.
Shove it down your throat.
Oh, come on, man. So that was the singles, man, for 1988. Now I'm gonna ask y'all a question on the fly and shit. So that was the singles for December of 88. Should I go to the singles of January 89?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna go to the very next month, man. We're gonna shout out this the first week of January of 89, Roberta Flack, a legend in the game, man. She had a song called Oasis. Oasis. Dope shit.
Okay.
And now to close out the month, 3 weeks straight, man. This is one of my favorite songs, man, from back in the days. Even though I wasn't a woman, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't relate to the song at all. I was like 9 years old, but I love this fucking song. That Karen White, Superwoman.
Oh yeah.
I know that shit. Early in the morning,
I put breakfast on your table and make sure that your coffee has the sugar and cream.
Sing it, Fred.
Your eggs are over easy.
The whole song and shit. Yeah.
That was my shit.
Yo, you must have been going through a very emotional time to remember that.
Nah, it's just that, you know, when you hear music, it kind of brings you back to a certain time.
Yeah, I feel you.
And so in that particular time, I can remember hearing that in the morning, 98.7 Kiss FM, getting ready for school. The radio was on, and that was like, I guess that's when the single dropped, 88. And I remember like getting ready for school back then, going, you know what I mean? It was classic. Yeah, that was a classic shit.
Classic shit. Yeah, that's what's up. Big shout out to Cameron White though, man. I don't remember if she had any other songs and shit, but that one was banging, man. So she can live off of that one song and shit. She good money, yeah.
That's right.
All right. I'm gonna take it back a little bit. Go back one more time. We're gonna go to December of 88 with the albums. Only one album came out. Only one album came out, period, for the whole month. I never even heard of this shit until now. I might really have to check this out, man. It's got some of our favorite MCs on here. It's called the First Priority Music Family, Basement Flavor. It was a compilation album from First Priority / Atlantic Records. They got songs from Audio 2, Positive K, MC Light, Alliance, Soul Shot. So dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So might have to give it a shot. They got like they got at least two Audio 2. No, they got like two Audio 2 songs on their press. So maybe one of these might be that mystery song. You said they had a second song.
I told you, son.
So one of these. One is called
Man, well, they don't got no two songs.
One is called Many Styles, and the other one is called Peer Pressure and shit. Oh, you know what they got on this shit? Positive K, MC Light. I'm Not Having It.
Okay, yeah, classic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's on this joint. And then they got a song Tramp from Positive K featuring Milk D.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard it. I heard it.
And then they got a solo MC Light joint called Survival of the Fittest. So,
okay.
Yeah. Sounds interesting and shit, man. Might have to give that a check out one time. All right. Now let's hop into January at 89. It's really only two things worth mentioning. Big shout out to this dude. When this dude dropped, man. I know now people think about it, they might think he's corny and shit, but this dude was running shit. And when he came out, talking about Tone Loc, man. Yeah, man. He dropped his debut studio album called Loked After Dark. This got all of that shit on it. Wild Thing. Funky Cole Medina. All of that shit, man. Yeah, this joint went double platinum, man. And he was number one on the Billboard charts, and he went double platinum.
Word.
Yes, indeed.
I believe that. Yo, he was big.
He was big. This dude went double platinum in 1989. Yo, number one. When I say number one, I mean number one. Period on the Billboard charts over everything, over rock, over all of that shit, man. So that's what's up. Big shout out to this dude, man. And the only other album I see that dropped was the 5th studio album from Too Short called "Life Is Too Short."
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Big shout out to Too Short, man, a legend in the game, one of my favorite MCs ever and shit. You go back to episode 1, my favorite MCs ever. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Pretty much it.
Word.
Wrapping it up, man. That's it. Yeah, 88 was kind of short on the music and shit, man.
Okay.
88, 89. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. Unless y'all want to talk about David Crosby's album and shit or Debbie Gibson.
Nah,
sure?
Pass.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Nah. We go.
All right. Then.
What you call it? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna have the president's gonna hit it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah. Stay in your lane, nigga. Stay in your lane.
Stay in my lane. Stay in my lane. So I'm wrapping up the music. That was December 88, January 89. Now I hop into my man Lou. I'm not gonna hop into my man Lou Hall, but I'm gonna my man Lou Hall in the building, man. Do your thing, brother.
All right, man. So we gonna start off with December of 1988. All right, starting with December, we're going to start December the 2nd. Naked Gun from the Files of the Police.
The first one?
The very first one.
Love classic fucking movie, man. Classic fucking movie, yo.
Absolutely.
Big shout out to OJ and all of them dudes, man. Nah, OJ was mad funny in that movie, man.
He was.
That's when he kept getting hurt and shit, right?
Yeah, but I just can't. We can't just
come on.
Shout out all these bozos, man. These bozos, man. We gotta just let them just go off in the sunset, man. Leave them be, man.
Nah, but you know what?
Who you calling a bozo?
Listen,
I'm just saying.
That's Orenthal. Okay.
Yo, you gonna tell me
actor is Orenthal James.
We see OJ in the spot. He ain't buy OJ a drink and shit, man.
Hell no, I ain't buying him no drink. Hell no. That dude,
man. I was buying a drink.
He ain't fucking with you.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, he's in that category of people that, you know what, they just need to just be left alone.
Nah,
don't go up there. Oh, can I get your autograph? I love you in Naked Gun. You such a great football player. I think he's beyond that, man. He's a bum, yo. He's a bum, yo.
I mean, don't you realize that he's not gonna go after you?
What do you mean not gonna go after me? I don't understand.
You're not his type.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm glad I'm not his friend.
Yo, word.
All right, so
man,
we gonna jump into December 9th. Got 2 movies that dropped. The first movie was Mississippi Burning.
Oh man,
yeah, man.
That make you smash somebody in their fucking head and shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, between Mississippi Burning and The Time to Kill, word up, D.
That shit,
word up.
And Roots.
I don't get too tight over Roots.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Roots ends kind of happy and shit, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe them first couple of episodes and shit. That should make you feel some kind of way.
Yeah. What's your name, boy?
What's your name, boy? Definitely.
Kunta Kinte. I said, what's your name, boy? Toby.
Yeah. Crazy shit. You're laughing at fucking slavery and shit. Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, this nigga foul. This nigga D is foul.
Yo, big shout out to LeVar Burton, man. He's just a good ass actor and shit, man. He's a good ass actor, yo.
Yo. Oh, they're gonna hate us for this shit. So then the second movie on a more lighter note, comedy. I'm talking about my man Danny DeVito. I'm talking about my man Arnold Schwarzenegger. We're talking about the comedy Twins.
Classic movie. Classic. Added to the Schwarzenegger classic movie archives and shit, man.
Word up. I mean, who made better movies, Arnold or Sylvester?
Oh man. That's tough, man.
That's tough. That is tough.
Because the first 4 Rockies was off the chain. And fucking Rambo was off the chain.
Yeah.
And the remake of Rambo.
Yeah, that's already like 6 or 7 movies right there, right off the bat. Yeah.
Cobra was dope.
Yeah, he made a lot of dope shit, man.
Over the Top was the shit, yo. I can like fucking Cliffhanger. You fuck around and shit. Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
I like Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger was dope too.
Daylight.
Oh, what's the shit
Daylight.
With Daylight was dope. What's the shit with fucking Wesley Snipes?
Demolition Man.
That was the shit too.
That was the shit.
Yo, it's a tough race between both of them.
But hold up.
Right?
With Arnold, like you said, you got Twins.
Right.
You got the Predators.
Right.
Terminators.
Terminator 1 and 2.
Terminator 2. Yeah.
Right.
Both. Yeah.
You got the Running Man.
Right. Sound like Arnold.
You think Arnold? You got
keep going.
What was
Total
the other
Recall?
Shit? Total
Recall. You got True Lies.
Yeah, True Lies. Good one.
Eraser.
It's kind of dope.
Eraser.
What about Last Action Hero? I like Last Action Hero.
He was reaching with those.
Okay, we had Twins. We already said Twins.
Yeah. He was. I don't know. What else was there? I feel like what was the one? What was the one? Red Heat. Remember?
Oh yeah, the Soviet.
Jim Belushi.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It might be neck and neck right there.
What's the shit with the kids? Kindergarten Cop. That was the shit, yo.
Yeah. Kindergarten Cop was dope.
Word up.
Kindergarten Cop. That's the one thing he might have over Sylvester Stallone. He had like a good comedy run also.
Yeah, comedy. Yeah.
I think Sylvester Stallone had that one movie called Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I haven't seen that shit since the fucking probably early 90s.
Estelle
Getty. Yeah. I think that might be the only comedy that I can think of right now. He was in
action or drama.
Straight action, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's a good discussion.
I mean, do we count his porn movies?
Come on, Luho. Unless it was something you were gonna discuss next.
But I got somebody that's gonna top both of them.
What's up?
My man Hulk Hogan.
What? Hold on. He said Suburban Commando. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, Suburban Commando.
That tops all of them.
I mean,
The Undertaker was in that movie.
I mean, I like the movie and shit. It is what it is, man.
No Holds Barred.
No Holds Barred was a classic, yo.
Okay.
All right, that's what's up.
All right. So then now we're gonna jump into December 14th. Yo, the first movie I'm gonna mention. Y'all remember Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton, I believe. No, not Michael.
No,
Keaton.
Michael
Douglas.
No, not Michael Douglas.
Michael Jordan.
I forget.
Michael Myers.
Shut up, man.
Mike Myers.
Go ahead, Lou.
Michael Caine, man.
Michael Caine.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right. So then the next movie, the classic hood comedy.
Sprung.
No 88, nigga.
Yo, I'm gonna shoot myself for that one. I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Oh man, come on.
Classic.
Oh man.
Yo, you know the scene that everybody knows. Huggy Bear walking down the street, just getting out of jail, and them fish, them goldfish platforms on, man.
Yeah, man, got the fish in the shoes. My favorite scene was he was with Shorty, Anne-Marie Johnson. He took her back to the crib. She started pulling off her leg and all of that shit, her fucking fake teeth and all of that, and she pulled the wig off and shit. That's
classic.
Classic movie though, man. Big shout out to Keenan Ivory Wayans, man. That dude is dope, man. That dude is so fucking dope, yo.
Yo, is that when Chris Rock went to go get his ribs?
One rib. Let me get one rib. Yeah, man.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
He was like, what? He was like, how much for some? What do you say? Some soda. He's like, I would just pour it in my hand.
Pour it in my hand.
Yo, speaking of Keenan Ivory, this is one dude that, as far as with rap, I've seen them use like Keenan Ivory Wayans so many times over and over again to be witty in a rap bar.
Mm-hmm.
Fab used to do it a lot, like something like with the keen eye, Ivory something with the keen eye, and I'm like, what? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
No clue, nigga.
Man, come on, man. Fab, it's Fab. Y'all don't know Fab balls.
Keep on going, man.
I know Fab balls is getting hard to dodge the women, but I'm still pitching hard white balls faster than Roger Clemens. I know a kid with the O's. This is large Clemens. Balls, huh? When it comes to selling trees, I'm as large as Timberlands. Come on, I know that one.
Yeah, you do know about that. The white balls.
88. Let's go.
We still got a ways to go.
December 16th, Rain Man.
Okay, classic movie. Yeah, classic. Shout out to Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah. And the last movie I'm gonna mention, a classic horror movie, Hellraiser 2, Hellbound.
Yes. Classic. All the Hellraisers are classic movies right there, man.
And what's so fucked up? It's 2 days before Christmas.
Yo, what about the box office was for that shit, man? That's hilarious, yo.
Yo, it looks like, I'm not sure about that first week, but it just says theatrical. 11,601,883. Now I don't know how accurate that is, but
yo, you want to give us the sense too, nigga? Like,
I'm just reading. That's why I said I don't know how accurate it is.
Yeah, that's not accurate. That's
probably not. But yo, that's gonna be it for the movies for 1988.
What about January?
January, I know. 1989, a number.
All right.
Another summer. Bam!
Fucking drum bar.
Because you know you got soul.
Brothers and sisters.
That was like musical break and shit, yeah.
Yo, so
I think I had the wiki page pulled up and shit, yeah. I'll be ready next time and shit, right?
He forgot.
Y'all just hit me with this January shit.
Yeah, y'all had me going for a quick second.
Whoa.
What?
Take you out tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
So you gotta be ready, baby. You gotta be ready.
Not many theatrical debuts.
And they call your number and shit already coming to the game, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, if you stay ready, you never gotta get ready.
Woo! You gotta make it to the scorer's table, man.
So actually, as far as the movies, there's really no movies.
Excellent.
For the January of 1989, I think it's just one. This was a movie that came out with Randy Quaid, Sandy Dennis.
Okay.
Weird movie called Parents.
Mm.
Y'all remember that?
I remember the actors. I know who Randy Quaid and I know who the good shorty Dennis. I know about her.
Didn't Randy Quaid get arrested recently and shit for some wild shit?
Man.
Nothing I know.
That shit up, yo. They all talk amongst ourselves, yo.
Yeah, so as far as with that, that's the only movie that I even see, that's on here. So, yo, we getting the fuck out of here.
Okay.
All right. So you know what it is. You know what it is. It's time for your sports, yo. Sports. And on December 6th of 1988, the Milwaukee Bucks win their 1,000th NBA game. Second fastest to that mark. And D, you know why the Milwaukee Bucks made it that fast to 1,000 wins.
Oh, because of Kareem and shit?
Thank you very much. Not Kareem.
Excuse me, Mr. Lou Alcindor.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Bars.
Yeah, ask me questions. I was ready to walk away and shit. Yeah, ask me questions.
All right, I'm gonna make you come back. I'm gonna make you really walk away because I'm gonna talk about your New York Knicks.
What's
New
up?
York Knicks on December 8th set an NBA record of 11 3-pointers. Right,
NBA record.
At a record 11.
Steph Curry hit that shit in one game by himself.
Oh man, one half.
And shit.
The evolution of our game, guys.
Evolution.
All right. What you call on the next day, December 9th, New York Yankees signed a 12-year television contract with MSG.
Okay.
$500 million.
Okay.
On December 12th, a Queens woman by the name of Sandra Miller sues Mike Tyson for sexual harassment. All right. Let's continue on.
Damn it, man.
On December 14th, back to the hardwood, the NBA's Miami Heat, who I mentioned 2 months ago, was the expansion team, right, D?
Right.
The Miami Heat, they won their first game ever.
Damn. In December, B?
In December. In December against the Clippers, 89-88 after 17 losses.
That sound like the Knicks and shit right now, man. That's horrible, yo.
Hey, man, watch your fucking mouth.
You would even say that, man. Why you gonna say it sound like the Knicks? That's terrible.
That's terrible. No, the Knicks are fucking terrible and shit, man. What, they won 2 out of the last 26? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
December 31st, 1988, New Year's Eve. Probably the most famous NFC divisional playoff game in history, the infamous Fog Bowl, with the Chicago Bears playing the Philadelphia Eagles. Visibility was 15 to 20 yards.
Damn.
Cameras couldn't even tell what was going on. They was following the wrong play.
Mad underhanded shit in that game, right? Pulling on fucking jerseys and helmets and all of that. Damn.
No, that game was literally not uncoachable. It couldn't be called. Like anything went. Crazy. My G. Anything went. Well, anyway, I'm gonna wrap. That's wrapping it up. For December of 1988. It was kind of crazy. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up right there for December of 1988, and I'm gonna jump into January of 1989, Another big deal, yo. Baseball signs on January 5th a $400 million contract with ESPN to show 175 games in 1990, the next year.
That's what's up. That's big. That's fucking crazy money right now and shit, man. Damn, 30 years ago?
Yes. Woo. Another thing that happened 30 years ago, the longest win streak in the NBA was 11.
Damn.
By the Cleveland Cavaliers. 11.
11 games. You mean the longest win streak for that season, you mean, right?
Yes.
Okay. 11 games. So the Cavaliers and what we said, what was it about 89? Was that like Brad Daugherty and Mark Price in them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. You know how I know it was Daugherty was on that squad? Because in that same game, they blocked 21 New York Knicks shots.
Damn. Gotta be
shit out of
here. Get shit out of here, man. Y'all bum asses, yo. That shit.
What, guys? 21.
Crazy.
On January 9th of 1989, legendary baseball players Cincinnati Reds Johnny Bench and Red Sox Carl Yastrzemski was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Hey, that's what's up.
Whatchamacallit? And not many other notable. Let me give one notable thing just to give a spectrum of how crazy it was back 30 years ago. The Denver Nuggets rookie Jerome Lane misses 7 free throws in a game against Milwaukee and one missed by 2 feet. So somebody is just not prepared.
I was gonna say I never heard of him. I guess that's why I never heard of his ass and shit, man. He probably never made it through, man.
Never made it, man. Whatchamacallit, yo, Prez, on January 17th, the Phoenix Suns cancel a game at Miami Heat due to racial unrest. Miami.
Really? I didn't I remember that one.
Yeah.
What was the cause of the racial unrest? Somebody got murdered, shot.
It was definitely backlash from what happened 8 years earlier from the Cuban Fidel Castro. What is it called, Prez, when they sent the boatloads of Cubans over?
Immigrants what, back to Cuba?
No, when Fidel Castro filled up the boats and sent them to
sent them to Miami. He got rid of all the which was crazy. He all the criminals and shit. Like instead of keeping them in their fucking respective country they were from, they put them on a boat and sent them to the US.
That's shit from Scarface, right?
Scarface.
Exactly. Another thing for you, Prez, on January 19th, I don't know if you was going to cover this, got to stay in my lane, but it had something to do with George Steinbrenner. On January 19th of 1989, President Reagan pardons George Steinbrenner for illegal funds for Nixon.
Oh, get out of here. I didn't know about that one. He was supporting Nixon in the presidential campaign.
Yes.
What made it illegal, though? I wonder what made the funds illegal.
Me too. I would definitely want to look up into that because, George, there's always been stories of crooked George out there, but I would definitely want to look that up. Prez, I know you wasn't watching this past Sunday, but Julian Edelman, receiver for the New England Patriots, won the Super Bowl MVP. He's only the 7th of all time to win the MVP. Reason why I bring this up, because on January 22nd in Super Bowl 23 at Joe Robbie Stadium in Miami, Florida, the San Francisco 49ers beat the Bengals 20-16, and the greatest wide receiver of all time won MVP.
Jerry Rice?
Jerry Rice. There you go, Machi.
Okay. So wait, so Edelman didn't score any touchdowns, but he still won the MVP?
He won the MVP because he had 10 receptions for 141 yards, by far the best offensive performance in the game.
Okay.
All right. And right after that, Bill Walsh, famous coach for the 49ers. That was his third Super Bowl, and he retired right after, walked off into the sun. On January, done. Okay. On January 23rd, back to the hardwood, the Nets begin a 32-plus game road losing streak.
Damn.
On the 25th, the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan scores his 10,000th NBA point in his 5th season.
LeBron wasn't in the league in 89. What you talking about?
Say it again, Risa.
The greatest basketball player of all time on January 25th, Michael Jordan scored his 10,000th NBA point in his 5th season.
There you go. Just in case they didn't hear that.
You know what? I would turn it around. I would say the greatest. You know, they would even say the greatest mentally tough, but Bill Russell had to be the most mentally tough. They were saying Bill Russell was
shit that you had to deal with, huh?
Racially in Boston.
Yeah, you could put him in there. You could throw Jackie Robinson in there.
Jackie Robinson is definitely in there.
The whole Negro League, you know what I'm saying? The baseball Negro League, all of them definitely had to endure all the bullshit. All they was trying to do was just play a little game of baseball.
You think it was just the cops that was shooting us now? Back then, it was anybody. It was anything. Anybody was coming at you, man.
Exactly.
Yo, on January 29th, to round it out for sports, there was a stat in baseball that was dropped after 9 years of use. It was called the game-winning RBI. Like walk-offs.
The game-winning RBI.
Yes. It was
that's when they created it?
No, it was a stat in 1989. It was a stat. And it was an official statistic, but it was dropped after 9 years of use. They stopped using it.
Get out of here.
The reason why I say that is because New York Mets Keith Hernandez, legendary first baseman for the championship New York Mets, is the all-time leader with game-winning RBIs at 129. Mr. Clutch.
So so now you're talking about now in 2019, they don't consider that a stat?
They don't use that as a stat. They call it walk-offs or whatever, walk-off, but they don't actually use it as a game-winning RBIs, like that stat.
So it'll be a walk-off base hit, is what it's called, or a walk-off home run, a walk-off grand slam.
Yes, they call it walk-offs now.
Okay.
But it's not a statistic. And as of 1989, Keith Hernandez, legendary first baseman, left-hander, did his thing. He was leadoff too, I believe, also for the Mets when they were on their run with 129. Unbelievable. Mr. Clutch, man. Mr. Clutch himself before Derek Jeter. Anyway, that's about it for sports. Prez, take it away for the news, man.
Yeah. It's what it is. December 1988. Let's see what's going on. Try to make it quick. Starting off on December the 2nd. The network that everybody, every male loves to watch, ESPN, airs its 10,000th episode, making it the most televised cable program in history.
Wow. You know, I don't even watch it anymore since Jemele Hill been gone.
Yeah. I haven't really been watching it much either. I catch it every now and then. But Jemele Hill and Michael Smith, they ended up getting the boot. You heard about the dude, one of the newer sportscasters. I think his name was Avi something or other, the Pakistani kid.
Mm-hmm.
He just got escorted out the building and shit. He got fired because he was leaking information I guess to the fucking, I don't know, to other networks, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, he was I guess they did an investigation and I guess they found out that he was, I don't know if it was classified. I don't know what kind of information it would have been. I don't know if it's like breaking news stories instead of ESPN breaking it, he's selling that information to Fox or some shit like that. I don't know. Wow. But he was just escorted out the building last week on some shit.
Well, shout out to Jemele Hill and Michael Smith though, because them two they came down here for the event for the National Black Journalists of America.
Okay.
And we you know, not supposed to say nothing, but you know where we saw him in New Orleans.
Yeah. And Juke Joint.
Yep.
That Juke Joint. Yes, indeed. They'll be back again, man. I think she's gonna pop up again in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
Not on ESPN, probably not on Fox. But I'm sure the network out there, or maybe like a YouTube channel and shit. You know, everybody's going digital now. You don't need a major network. Just like these artists don't need a major record label. You don't need a major network to broadcast.
That's right. Fuck the radio press.
Word up, man. Fuck them niggas, man.
You said that.
Don't need that shit at all. But she'll be back. She's too good of a journalist not to have another show.
Well, she's a fine journalist.
Going to December the 4th, actor Gary Busey was critically injured in a motorcycle crash. I remember this shit because he happened to be, this was like the year after he had starred in Predator. You know what I mean? And that's the only reason I remember who he was, because he was still fresh in my head from his starring role in Predator, the movie Predator and whatnot.
Predator 2, right?
Yeah, he was in Predator 2. That was because he was riding without a helmet. I remember he crashed and he had like some, I guess I don't want to say brain damage, but he did have some kind of trauma to his head. But he was able to pull through. Starred in over 150 movies, so he's still doing his thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. On December the 6th, the late great Nelson Mandela, he was transferred from one prison to another prison in Cape Town, South Africa. You know, in honor of Black History Month, I think it's only right that we acknowledge that man for the work that he did.
I don't think we'll never see that again in modern history, right?
Nah. Those days
from political confinement, it becomes president.
Those days are gone, son. Them days are gone. I don't think anybody has the conviction. You know what I'm saying? The chutzpah.
The fortitude.
The fortitude, the mental fortitude to take a stand like that man did. But yeah, I definitely want to shout him out. Also on December the 6th, the STS-27 Atlantis space shuttle, it lands in the state of California after a secret mission. I just found it interesting that in my research, they actually said this was a secret mission. I'm surprised. Like we don't know all them shits is secret missions. So.
Word. What the fuck did y'all talk?
I'm like they specify on this one. It was like secret mission. I was like, motherfucker, all them shits is secret. You know what you doing up there?
Yeah, man.
We don't know what you're doing up there. You ain't telling us nothing. What else we got? On December the 12th, 3 trains collide in London where 40 people were actually killed. I just found it kind of weird. I was like, how does 3 train crash on one train track? You know what I mean? Or even if it was 2 train tracks, one going one direction, the other going a different direction, where did the 3rd train coming from? You know what I mean?
That's some weird shit.
That's some weird fucking shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just caught my eye. I figured I'd mention it. On December 19th, NASA unveils plans for a lunar colony and a manned mission to Mars. It's interesting that was 30 something years ago and they still talking about it. Like, these motherfuckers lead me to believe they ain't never went nowhere.
The motherfuckers, they done been there and back, man, 10 times already and shit, man.
Or they been up there and they doing their thing. They just ain't letting us.
Right.
There's a whole fucking country up there and shit.
By the time they announce it, that's when the shit is already done already, man.
It's just already done. You know what I mean?
Let us know that a meteor that's going to cause catastrophic damage to the Earth is on its way.
Okay.
And that's when only a select few will be able to get that ticket off the planet.
There you go.
To go set up shop over in Mars.
You ever heard of the top 1%?
Oh yeah.
Well, those are the ones that's going, my nigga.
Oh, man. Oh shit.
Oh shit. How are we the bottom 99, my nigga? How you a bottom 99?
Don't make any sense, man. It shouldn't be like that. It should not be like that at all. On December 21st is the Lockerbie disaster. And for you guys that don't know, that's the Pan Am Flight 103 that got destroyed in midair by a bomb that was smuggled on board by a terrorist over Scotland. I can't remember what kind of terrorist it was. I don't know if it was the IRA. You know, they was always fighting over there. The Scottish and the Irish, or the Scottish and the British, I forget. But Pan Am Flight 103. I think that was the beginning of the end for Pan Am, as a matter of fact. I think Pan Am actually closed down shortly after that. December 30th. Our friend Oliver North subpoenas. He subpoenas President Ronald Reagan and Vice President George Bush as defense witnesses for his upcoming trial. And, you know, not to beat a dead horse, but we all know that's the trial that saw all the U.S. government officials and politicians, the CIA, were discovered to be complicit in the cocaine distribution business.
Cocaína.
The cocaína. Yeah. They were doing covert operations to supply guns to the Contras in Nicaragua.
God damn it.
And in turn, they was taking the cocaine from Nicaragua and bringing it to the inner cities of this great country.
Shout out to Frank Lucas.
Shout out to Frank Lucas. Shout out to the real Rick Ross. Freeway Ricky Ross.
Yeah, you said Frank Lucas. Frank Lucas, that was heroin. Cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
Later.
It was heroin. You are correct.
Freeway Rick Ross, though, I think he benefit.
He was the one, man. He was the dude that basically got that ball rolling when it came to that crack. Crack cocaine.
You know, like I saw a meme is crazy. You know, not to put no light on it, but it was funny, y'all. It said, "Dad, did you know crack ain't nothing but fried cocaine?"
Fried cocaine.
Yeah, I saw that.
They said black people will fry anything just to do. Niggas came up fry anything. So it's like, yo, let's fry the coke.
Fried cocaine, yeah.
Freeway created the trap house. He was just selling coke, right? He was selling coke to the dope fiend, to the crack. I mean, to the coke heads or whatever, and giving it to them to go and make crack. But they were coming to him, getting the coke, and was like, "Yo, shit, I gotta go buy bottles. I gotta go get this baking soda. I gotta go do this." And then Freeway was like, "Shit, I'm about to just do this shit here for them right now." and he basically created the first trap house, man. He had, he created an opportunity to come buy crack from him instead of sending them with the cocaine to go and make it themselves.
For the low.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
You heard you say yo. You heard you, right? Oh, shout out the real Rick Ross and shit, man.
Fuck out of here. So what else? That was December 30th. Yeah, so that was the Oliver North. He subpoenas Reagan and Bush as defense witnesses for his trial. That was pretty much the last thing for December, but I definitely need to shout out on December 1st, beautiful Zoe Kravitz was born.
Ooh, yes.
The daughter of Lisa Bonet, who is still sexy. Lisa Bonet and what's his name? Lenny Kravitz.
What's his name? Look, what's his name? Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz.
Nick, shut up, man. December 14th, your birthday shout out to NBA star Nick Batum. Yeah. And also NBA star Eric Gordon had a birthday on December 25th. Christmas, baby. And that's it for December of 1988.
Yo,
you heard?
Prez.
What up?
You remember who Max Robinson was?
Max Robinson. I do not.
He was the first African American network TV anchor for ABC.
Oh shit! No, I never heard of him.
I'm looking at his face. He looks so familiar.
Okay.
But I couldn't tell. I was probably 11, 12. I couldn't remember. But unfortunately, he died of AIDS at the age of 49.
Oh wow. Okay.
Max, man.
Shout out to Max, man. Trailblazer.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. So that was December 88. Moving right along to January of 1989. Another number. Down with the funky drummer. Woo! I know you got soul, brothers and sisters. All right. On January the 1st, the New York City subway fare goes up from $1.
God damn it.
To $1.15.
Oh God, I ain't got no 15 cents. I'm good.
Yo, you could imagine how many people were upset at that shit.
Yeah. I was
$1.15. What the fuck? I'm not made of money.
$1.15. Fuck out of here.
I remember when it was $1.50. I remember that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. No,
$1.25. Yeah, for $1.25.
Yep.
And like a jump to $1.50. So that's crazy, dude.
So right now it is a whopping $2.75.
Damn, B.
$2.75 one way. Well, hold on. It gets better.
And the subway was in better condition back then.
I'm sure it was, man. Shit is horrendous now, yo. Horrendous. The fucking shit is going up again. They already said that the city needs to generate more income. And the best way to do that is to raise the fucking subway token fare. Not token, but subway fare. It's going up to $3 one way. $3.
God,
it's coming. They're even raise the they're gonna be raising the prices on the cabs. They raised the prices on the cabs, the Ubers, all of that shit. They just added a fucking congestion fee to that shit. Yeah, just last week, matter of fact, they added a congestion fee. And if Governor Cuomo has his way, he's going to charge every car that comes into the city. He's going to charge them a fee just for driving into the city.
Man, what the fuck is going on, B?
You got to make money, man.
Man, I'll tell you that shit. Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something. In the next 5 to 10 years, you're not even going to recognize New York no more. They got buildings going up left and right. They building a fucking beach in Manhattan, like literally a beach. Like they're gonna import sand and turn that shit into a fucking beach. Crazy. They already got this shit called the High Line. I don't know if you ever heard of the High Line, but it's like a fucking elevated park. Like literally, it's like literally like 5 or 6 stories in the air. They took the old L train that was out of use, out of service, and they turned this shit into a park. And this shit stretches like 40 blocks, yo. Wow. I'm telling you, man, in the next 5-10 years, you're gonna be in New York. Like, what the fuck is going on up in here? Yo? Different place, man.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I want to see the white people jump into the fucking beach in the fucking Hudson River, in the East River.
You know they're gonna do it, man. You know they're gonna do it.
I see them doing it here, and it's not even beaches. The amoeba. You could see the amoeba looking at you. And they're still jumping in. They wilding, kid.
They gonna do it, man. They gonna do it.
No, man. And not no race thing or nothing, but I've never seen no people of color doing that stuff, man.
That's that crazy shit, yo. That's that crazy shit, man. That's what else we got? January the 4th, George W. Bush, right? Which one? No, George Herbert Bush.
Herbert Walker
Bush. He was the first vice president since Martin Van Buren, whenever he was president, I don't even know. But George Bush was the first vice president since Martin Van Buren to declare himself president from being a vice president. Like, apparently, all this time, the vice presidents were never good enough to make it to become president until George Bush did it.
Okay.
You know what I mean, that was like, I guess that was a big deal. Martin Van Buren, I don't even know, man. That was probably like, what, in the 40s or some shit like that?
Yeah.
40s maybe. He was the last one to do it. So that was a big deal, I guess, depending on who you ask.
When Ronald Reagan got assassinated? No, he didn't get assassinated. When he attempt.
It was an attempt. It was an attempt.
Yeah, but that was in 81. That was in 81.
Yeah, so he lived. That dude needed to go and take some practice shots before he ran up on him. He fucked up. He fucked up. You know what I mean? He practice. You like practice?
Practice.
So he survived the assassination attempt, worked, continued his term, and then when his term was over, George Bush took over. Continued the fuckery. January the 5th. So 3 French TV newsmen were arrested for trying to plant fake bombs on 3 different airlines in JFK.
God damn
it. They called it a security test. They were testing the security system of JFK Airport, I suppose.
Oh my gosh.
Which led me to thinking, I'm like, after this whole 9/11 conspiracy thing that went down where these dudes got on there with box cutters, I wonder how many times they tried that shit before they actually, succeeded. Like, you know what I mean? They're not, I don't see them like just waking up on 9/11 and just getting on the plane with box cutters on their first time. They had to like attempt this shit like 2, 3, 4 times. And they were like, yo, we can get on these fucking planes with these box cutters. They're not checking for it. And they end up doing what they did, allegedly.
Yo, you is a funny motherfucker.
I wasn't even touching that one and shit, man.
I'm just saying, man. You got to read between the lines sometimes.
I ain't just
January 13th, everybody's favorite subway vigilante, Bernard Goetz. He starts his first year. Well, he starts his 1-year jail term. His 1-year jail sentence, yo. He ended up, as you know, busting how many kids? How many? Like 3, 4 of them and shit. Allegedly tried to rob him. And he wasn't having none of that shit.
Yeah, to bust them things off, man.
Oh man, he let them shits fly, boy. Put hot slug in their ass, man.
Oh.
You know, his defense was they were trying to rob him. They pressed him for some bread or whatever. The kids was like, nah, we was just what they said. They just asked him for $1 or some shit like that, to go buy cigarettes or whatever it was. And one thing led to another.
Crazy.
Yeah, and not for nothing, man. A kid, I don't know if y'all heard, but a kid just died yesterday.
Word? Damn.
Got shot in the head on Queens coming off a train.
Oh yeah. You know who he posted that fucking picture and shit.
Yeah, they blasted this dude in the face.
Why is that picture floating around the fucking internet though, man?
It's crazy, man. It's insane, bro. It's like these dudes, they pull out their phones. First thing they do is they pull out their phones and they put it on the internet instead of helping. Now, granted, there were a couple of people that were trying to help the dude. They were trying to break it up or whatever. Yeah. But a gun was still was drawn, and he ended up getting shot. They said they ended up arresting the guy today. They said it was an MS-13 gang member. So yeah, it's unfortunate, man. January 15th. You know, I always like talking about these telethons. Cerebral palsy telethon raises $22 million.
Okay, get that money, baby.
22 million, probably $1 billion up until now. You know what I mean? All these damn telethons, and still ain't got no cure. I'm like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of bread. You still ain't got no cure, bro. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Let's see what else. No, that's not good. No. We don't need to know about that. No, we talked about that already. That was sports. January 23rd. Seth, you didn't mention the NBA New Jersey Nets beginning a 32+ game rude losing streak.
Yes, I did.
You didn't mention that? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, man. Let's see here. January 24th. First reported case of AIDS being transmitted by heterosexual oral sex.
Whoa, scary
oral sex. The first case, January 24th. Remember that scene in Boys in the Hood when he was playing dominoes in the backyard? And dude, what was the kid's name? He was telling Doughboy he was about to go, bag some shorty, whatever. And he's like, I'm just gonna get some head. Doughboy was like, what Doughboy said? He's like, you fucking fool! Don't you know you get that shit from getting head too? That dude had a look on his face like,
what?
You don't remember that scene, man?
Man, listen, man. This shit is difficult, man. I mean, it's not obviously not impossible, but
no, that was not impossible.
Man, I don't want to get started with that whole thing, man. It's just so difficult. Heterosexual content. It's just in general, it's just very difficult, man.
You know what? I think we need to move on.
If you say something about the LA life is wild, man. The LA life is wild, yeah.
Consider that your public service announcement, man. That's important shit to know.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
We're gonna move on to the next one.
Oh man. Let's see what else we got here. January was popping.
Oh, man. Yo, it's so difficult, man.
Yeah, a lot going on. So there was a lot going on.
A lot of sexual sex going on.
Oh my God.
But nah, that's pretty much it, man. That was everything for January 29th. January 1989.
Beautiful.
No doubt.
We got a lot to go, man. I don't know. Y'all might got a lot to go.
Listen, man.
We gonna keep it rolling.
Don't tap out now. Hell no.
I might definitely have to break this shit up into 2 parts and shit, man. So
absolutely
2 parts.
See how it is.
We'll
see how it is. Oh, good. We good, brother.
Where we gonna stop? What's the good stopping point? What's the good stopping point?
Huh? Like shit right now. We're a good hour and 20 for the first part. That was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we could pick back up next week. That'll be on part 2, and then what that'll be 98 and 2000. 98, 99, 2008, 2009.
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, we can fly to we always get stuck in 88. 88's always mad long and shit, man.
Yeah, because that's where all the action was happening before. They tried to marginalize us. You know what I mean?
Definitely. All right, so when we pop back up in the part 2, we just jump right into the shit, man. We save all the bullshit, so we talking, just hop right into it, man.
We can't do that. We can't do that. That's impossible, bro.
We're gonna get it done. All right,
let's do it then, man.
So, what we about to do?
We gonna wrap this part 1 up, man. Definitely check us back next week for part 2. That sound good?
Pause for the calls.
Peace.
All right.
Let's do it, man. Signing out.
All right. Continue right back in this motherfucker, man. Y'all ready?
Shit. You're still rolling on live, right?
Right back. Yeah.
Because you're gonna break it up.
Yeah. Come on, man. We good.
Break it
up. All right. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes. The We So Classic crew is back once again. This is part 2 of our Trades, 20s, and Dimes, y'all. This is D Dame in the building, man.
Absolutely. Your boy Lou Hall in the building.
What up? It's your boy Prez in the house.
What's good? It's your boy Recess, still stuck in another time zone.
What's going on, Recess? Man. You stuck in a time zone, brother?
Yo, man, it's hard to navigate through these time zones, man. I'm about to watch the Avenger Endgame trailer for a 30th time to see if I can find some things that I missed. Maybe I gotta find my way out.
You watch one of them Lou Hall fucking 4-hour videos and shit, man, about the shit. Oh man, but we're gonna hop right back into this shit, man. We finished off as Trades, 20s, and Dimes. We covered we covered music, movies, news, and sports for December 88 and January 89.
Yep.
All of that, man. So we're gonna hop right back into this shit. Hop into 1998 in December. My man Recess, man, get in that time machine, brother. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Welcome to December of 1998.
Yes. Hopefully Lou Hall will be awake in 98. Let's get it.
Absolutely. So what you about to talk about?
Hop into the R&B charts first. R&B charts, man. This young lady, she had the fucking #1 single for the entire month of November, and she has the #1 single for the entire month of December. Woo! She's a beast, man. Talk about the one and only Deborah Cox. Nobody's supposed to be here.
How did you get here?
Sing it, Lou Hall.
Nobody's supposed to be here.
Yeah. You know what you're gonna do, Lou Hall? You know what you're gonna do real quick? You're gonna keep on singing because she had the #1 single for the entire month of January of 89. Also, shit, man.
Damn.
89.
Killed it. She killed the game.
She killed
man.
89.
Killed the game. 88 and 89.
What was that song actually about?
I have no idea. Break it down, Lou Hall. What's that shit about?
I don't know.
Yo, Prez, since you actually went through these situations that she's talking about,
Oh.
Yo, Chris is like, okay.
That hurt, man. That hurt me, man. I thought we were
I don't even know what it meant. Yo, I'm just saying.
I thought we were cool, man.
I thought y'all was cool too, man. This motherfucker right here, yeah.
I don't know what the song was about. I'm just
and he says, I'm gonna pick you up from the I won't leave you, I'll pick you up from the airport.
Yo, man, but yo, listen, man, we hop into this. We're gonna keep it rolling, man. Hop into these albums, and you know what? We don't really talk about this guy, you know, on the Straight 20s and Dimes. But I just found the name of his greatest hits album very interesting. Big shout out to George Michael, man. It's called Ladies and Gentlemen, the best of George Michael and shit. So big shout out to George Michael.
Okay.
Yeah, some dope shit, man. George Michael was dope.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Big shout out to George Michael and shit, yo.
Yo, we got a liar if you never vibed out to that.
Yeah, of course. But yo, December the 8th, man.
Yes.
Ooh, I know Lou been waiting for this shit. December the 8th. We had the third studio album from the one and only Mr. Row, like a dungeon dragon, Mr. Busta Rhymes. It's called ELE Extension Level Event, the Final World Front.
Sing a song for salvation.
What we have in that shit, Lou Hall? Just woo.
The ELE, the joint tear the roof off.
Roof off. Yeah, give me some more. But give me some more.
The nigga says, "Well, I said, give me some more." Yo, Swift, where the weed at? Give me some more.
Yeah,
that niggas be that. Even though we get the money, you can give me some more.
Janet Jackson, right?
What's it gonna be? Classic.
Dope, man. Big shout out to Busta Rhymes, man. He's still he's still out there. He's still out there. He's still in the streets and shit, right?
He's still in the studio. Album coming soon.
Okay. I mean, big shout out to him.
He just did a joint.
What's up?
Oh, I was just getting ready to say real quick. He just did a joint with Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I believe it was. Yeah. So he's still out there.
What's up? Yo, the next album I want to talk about, man. Love this fucking album, man. Doc's the Name 2000 from the fourth album from Red.
Doom.
No,
I be that.
Fuck you.
Let the monkey out. Oh my god. Just dope.
Stop the name, spark the flame, back to release the pain. Play
Yo, Redman is the fucking shit, man. Redman is the man, yo. Big shout out to that dude.
They
always
22-inch rims to parachute off the Lex coupe. The rhythm hit him without the venom in him. Hit him with the shit and pull out the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So those two albums dropped on December the 8th. The very next week, December the 15th, Mystical dropped his third studio album called Ghetto Fabulous.
Yes.
I know you had that in Hall.
You know that. Come on.
I already know, man. Mystical was doing his thing, man. This shit went double platinum, damn near triple platinum, like 2.9. Man, god damn, Mystical was doing it like that back then.
Yes.
And then he went and fucked it all up. Got locked up.
Come on.
God.
Twice.
God. Damn. He got locked for the second time, right?
Yeah. 2 fucking times, bro.
It is what it is, yo.
One more time, he out, right? They still got that 3-strike shit going on still? I don't even know.
No.
Damn.
Well, he's much older. I met him here a couple of years ago. He was down here, much older, much wiser.
All right, that's what's up, man. Yo, December the 15th, same day. Oh my God, DJ Clue dropped his debut studio album, Professional.
Yes.
Okay. Everybody and their mother was on this fucking album. I can't even begin to. I don't even. Rough Riders Anthem remix with DMX, Dragon, Eve, Jadakiss, and Styles P. Come on, man. Just Fantastic Four with Cameron, Pun, Nori, and Cannabis. Queen's Finest with Nas. Nature got a joint. Jay-Z and Ja Rule gangster shit.
That gangster
Come on,
shit.
man. It's My Thing 99 EPMD, Keith Murray, Redman. Come on, bro. Come on. Missy Elliott, Jermaine Dupri, Fabulous, Mobb Deep got a joint with Big Noise, Raekwon got a joint. Just too much, man. MOP, Boot Camp Click, Lord Tariq. Come on, man. Big shout out to DJ
and JB, right? Jada had the Mary J. Blige, right?
Was that joint on this joint? Oh, I don't know. I don't think that joint.
One Simple Kiss and It's Over, Miss.
That was on this joint. That wasn't on this joint.
Nah, but yo, sure.
Shit, though.
I had to say Jada because when you mentioned that Rough Riders remix, when I pop up, block shop up, pull the block up, pull the drop up. Yo,
it's some shit on here I never even heard. I'm gonna have to really listen to this shit tomorrow, man.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's tough.
Hell yeah, That's the Way. Feature Fabulous, Foxy Brown, and Mace. Come on, man. This is anyway. We can go on and on for hours about that shit, man. But yo, the last one I'm gonna talk about, man, this is this dude, we talked about him last week. He got a tour coming up. This album, I remember he set crazy records because this is like his second #1 album in the same fucking year. We talking about DMX, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood.
That's Slipping joint. Flesh. That was my shit, yo. Slipping, falling, can't get up. Yo, that was my shit.
Yo, to actually put in perspective its impact is impossible. You unless you were there, you wouldn't know what you do.
Nah, definitely. Right. I mean, he took over the everything, man. The airways, the videos, like he had shit on lock.
And matter of fact, this is the first dude that I ever, a rap dude that I ever hear do a song with Marilyn Manson.
I don't even remember that joint.
That's the snakes, the rats, the cats, and the dogs. The Omen, Damien Part 2.
Okay.
Well, man, some popping too, man. We ain't gonna pretend.
Yeah, we not. Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful people.
The beautiful people.
Yeah, shit was hot.
I don't know about that. It was shocking when I first saw the MTV. I was like, "What the fuck?"
That shit sound hard, the motherfucker, man. That shit was hard, yo. But
Timberlake.
That's what's up.
My Timbs were laced a little too tight back then.
Pretty much, man.
Yo, I will say, I remember. I can definitely tell you back then, I was really jamming on this album. I was in karate at the time. I was jamming on this to get ready for the tournaments. Between this and Dark and Hell is Hot, yo, this was it.
Dope. All right, that's what's up, man. That was the last one for 89. Since I already covered the single for that was 88. Covered the single for 89 already. So I only saw 2 albums for January of 1989. Yeah, man. I know Lou Hall since he's a No Limit Soldier to the day he died. I know we heard this shit. The third album from Silk the Shocker called Made Man.
Yeah, I had that.
How was it?
I mean, it had some songs on it. Had the joint with Maya that was getting like a lot of play. Somebody Like Me. You had the It Ain't My Fault Part 2. So that was the It Ain't My Fault 2. Got the joint with Jay-Z called You Know We Bout. That's being Jay-Z. Yeah, that was pretty much the joints that was on the album that stood out.
We picked out Silk the Shocker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the joint went platinum and he was #1 on the #1 on the charts. The shit debuted #1 on the fucking Billboard charts and shit. So I guess he's doing his thing, man. Big shout out to him. And the last one I'm gonna cover is the young lady from Brooklyn.
A lot of controversy.
The beautiful Foxy Brown called China Doll.
Yes.
Il Nana.
I remember really this album Too Tough. I didn't really rock to this one Too Tough. I love the first one. I don't remember this one Too Tough and shit. But I mean, it is what it is, yo.
You
remember this one?
Yes, I do. Okay. I definitely do. I owned it. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, some of the joints that was on there, DMX was on there with that Swiss Beats joint, Dog and a Fox. Had the Bonnie and Clyde Part 2 with Jay. And yo, this one, everybody was jamming on this the joint with 8Ball and MJG, Juvenile, and Too Short, called Ride Down South. Who was the other joint that was on there?
I said they had Lou Hall boy Nori on there. It's hard being wifey.
Yeah. I forgot about that, and that's not my boy. But
I said Recess. I said Recess, right? I think I said Recess.
No, you said Luke Hall.
Oh, Recess boy. You know what I mean, man.
Oh, D.
No.
Joe Budden is not nice enough to be on that album.
Anyways. This album had some earlier production from Kanye West.
Yes, and I just peeped that. My Life.
Yep.
D. Dot and Kanye.
Yep.
That's what's up. All right, that's what's up. Big shout out to Foxy Brown, the Il Nana. And that's it. I ain't got nothing else to say for the music. So that was December 88, January 89. Wrapping it up. Pass it on to my man Lou Hall in the building.
Okay, so for December of 1998, we're gonna start off with December 4th. Yo, remake of a classic movie. Vince Vaughn, man, he played a really good role in this. I'm talking about Psycho.
Never heard.
Yo,
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn did Psycho.
Yeah.
In the movies or the TV?
Yeah, this was the movie. He played Norman Bates.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is the remake of Psycho. Yeah.
Okay.
What part did Owen Wilson play?
Owen Wilson
That was
did this movie.
That was a joke. Don't think too hard about it.
You know what? I never heard of this shit before, yo. I see it. I never heard of this shit.
Yeah, I can't say that I have either.
I'm looking at it, but
And what's crazy is, you know how
that shit was a fucking flop. That's why, yo. That shit was a fucking
what
flop.
happened? What?
The budget was $60 million. They made $37 million and shit.
Oh, okay. So they flipped.
Yeah.
That's why I never heard of that shit. Yeah, go ahead.
No doubt. So then for December 11th, you had another movie for a franchise where there have been a lot of movies that had come out under this franchise. I'm talking about Star Trek Insurrection.
Okay.
Yeah, and that made a pretty good whopping amount of money in the theaters.
Yo, what was it called?
Star Trek Insurrection.
I need to grow up.
Yeah, you need to grow up.
Yeah, man. You gotta grow.
I agree.
You gotta grow, man.
He gotta tell himself he gotta grow. That's how you know we got a problem and shit.
Yo,
man.
I got a fucking problem, man. Insurrection. What is that? Intergalactic erection? I don't know, man.
Yo, I'm hopping out of that, and we're gonna get into.
Yo, D needs to grow up too. D is one immature motherfucker.
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, yo.
Fucking ad-libs, they're worse than Diddy.
Take that.
Yes, take that. They're good.
All right. So, yo, on December 18th, you got another classic romance, classic drama. My man Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, You Got Mail.
Yeah. You sure that wasn't Sleepless in Seattle, nigga?
Nah, man, that's Billy Crystal and
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan, yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Right on December 23rd, You had a movie. My man Sean Penn was in it. Adrian Brody.
Adrian Broner got his ass whooped by Pacquiao the other night.
Not as far as he's concerned. He won that fight.
How the fuck you get your ass whooped and still think you won?
That motherfucker said, "Yo, he controlled the fight."
George Clooney, Woody Harrelson, Nick Nolte, John C. Reilly. I'm talking about Thin Red Line.
Who was more reckless, Nick Nolte or Gary Busey?
Thin Red Line. This is that long ass fucking war movie, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let me tell you about my fucking Thin Red Line story real quick. Thin Red Line, saw this shit in the movie theaters, right? Let me see. While I'm talking, let me just see how long this fucking movie was, yo. This movie was 2 hours and 50 minutes. This movie was 3 fucking hours.
Longer than Avengers.
I saw this shit in the movies, saw this in the $5 theater, getting the shit. Maybe like an hour in, I'm knocked the fuck out, yo. I fell asleep. I was asleep for at least an hour and a half, yo. At least an hour and a half. Yo, I fucking woke up and shit. I looked around. Everybody was asleep in the movie theater. Everybody was fucking asleep, yo. I went back to sleep. I said, fuck this shit. I'm going back to sleep, yo. This is the most boring movie I've ever seen in my fucking life, yo.
That's crazy.
That's terrible.
I slept for at least, it's a 3-hour movie. I slept for at least 2 hours and 2.5 hours of this shit, man.
Why would you even go to the movies to see that?
It was the $3 joint, the $3 or $5 joint. We was going from movie to movie. It was like, oh, we had nothing to do. It was like, fuck it. I don't know what this shit is. Listen, we saw a lot of gems in that movie theater, yo. We saw something about Mary. We saw Boogie Nights. We saw mad gems in there. So he's like, all right, let's see what's up with this Thin Red Line shit. Boring, the motherfucker.
Speaking of movies, if you guys didn't know, Black Panther, you can go see it for free for the whole month of February.
Yeah.
AMC. Yeah, the whole month of February.
Oh my, that shiki back out and shit, man. Fuck
yeah, for real.
Yeah, I was supposed to actually go on Friday, but yeah, I ain't go.
Wakanda forever.
I ended up not going.
And ever.
But yo, headed back to the movies. December 25th. You had a good bit of movies to come out on December 25th. So the first movie I'm talking about, movie with Anne-Marie Johnson, Wesley Snipes, Alfred Woodard, Loretta Devine, Esther Roll. I'm talking about Down in the Delta.
Okay. It sounds like a sad ass movie. I never saw it, but it sounds like a sad ass movie and shit, man.
That was a crime drama.
Sound like it. Loretta Devine is in that shit. Somebody crying in that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
You always crying in them fucking movies and shit. She was getting abused or she got some kind of disease and shit. Yeah. Some kind of ill terminal disease.
Dad, how you get typecast for those roles?
Always. It never fails. She either getting beat, she's getting cheated on, or she fucking dying, yo.
The quintessential victim. That's fucked up.
That is fucked up. That's way beyond fucked up.
Shout out to Loretta Devine, yeah.
All right. So the next movie, is a horror movie, but I think it's a comedy. It's supposed to be horrific, but it's definitely a comedy. Oh man, my man Usher Raymond is in this movie. I cannot remember if this is the first movie he was in or the second one. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about The Faculty.
Yeah.
Yo,
most positive first movie and shit.
That movie, I tell you, was hilarious because it was so terrible. It was terrible, but it's like every time, like I went to the movies to see it. We got it from Blockbuster back in the day, and when it came on TV, I'd watch it every single time. I get hooked. So, The Faculty, December 25th. Another movie that came out December 25th. My man Brad Pitt.
Okay, I probably saw whatever you about to say. I probably saw this shit.
I'm sorry, not Brad Pitt. My bad. Bill Paxton.
Okay, never mind then.
Bill Paxton, Charlize Theron, Mighty Joe Young.
That shit, the big ass gorilla and shit, right?
Yeah. That shit. He said, "Did that shit."
Did that shit.
All
right. Shout out to Charlize. Shout out to her though. It's beautiful.
Absolutely. Yo, this next movie, rest in peace to my man Robin Williams, man. Patch Adams.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
That shit was so fucking sad. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's my Pat. The movie Pat when he killed that girl. Oh my god. Lord, I don't know if y'all remember the movie and shit though, but
yeah.
Sad fucking part. Oh my god, man.
You talk about a movie that's sad. That's a movie that's sad.
All kind of onions being cut up in that motherfucking theater and shit that day, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nobody cutting fucking onions in the theater, nigga.
Nigga, somebody bought onions in the motherfucking theater. That's the only explanation I got for that shit, man. Niggas got onions in the fucking movie theaters, B. They just gotta cut them shits right while the fucking movie get good.
So, as far as with the movies in December of 1998, that's going to be it. So, let me jump right on into January of 1999.
A number.
Damn, what is
So, brothers and sisters.
You gotta just keep on.
Yeah, that got me caught up. On the real, there are no fucking movies.
What's going on?
Why don't you open up the fucking Wikipedia page and shit, man?
Hell yeah, you gotta find something.
I let you slide last time, son.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it's the first thing, movies didn't really come out like that.
They go on what? They go on hiatus in January?
Pretty much. I was actually, I don't know if y'all ever seen this movie. I'll just say one. Movie with Val Kilmer.
Okay.
It's called At First Sight.
Nah, you're reaching now.
See, I'm telling you, that's it. Like, I got nothing. I ain't got shit for you.
Come on, Lou Hall. Come on. It's some good fucking movie that came. Come on, brother. The same fucking day as At First Sight. Come on, man.
January of 1999. There are no movies that came out.
What Wikipedia are you looking at, B?
I'm looking at the right one. There's nothing.
Absolutely. There's nothing after First Sight. At the same day that First Sight came out.
Of 1999.
Yo, y'all sound funny.
Oh, wait a minute.
Here come the blockbuster. They got a blockbuster.
I forgot. No, forgive me. Yo,
let's hear what it is first.
January of 1999, January 29th. She's All That.
I mean, you kind of.
Yo, when I hear that, I know what that is. I know who that is.
She saw that was dope. She saw that. What about?
That's with Freddie Prinze Jr.
Exactly. And Usher was in this movie.
Usher too, yeah. Okay.
Paul Walker.
But yo, my man, what about Varsity Blues, B?
I remember Varsity Blues, yo. Hit him with another one, D.
I mean, that's the main, but that's a classic and shit. Varsity Blues is a classic, yo.
Blues is a classic.
James Vanderbeek. Okay, I forgot about that movie. I was like, wait a minute.
It's a classic, man. It's all good, brother. I know you're tired.
Yeah,
man. We were recording for 2 straight weeks and shit, man. Not stop, yo. That's all good,
and you know what's funny? Paul Walker was in this movie too.
Yeah, man. Getting that money, baby. some cars and shit. That's what's up, man.
Yo.
Yeah, that's wrapping up the movies, brother.
Y'all crazy.
You remember? That's it for the movies, kid.
Yeah, well, that's it. Done.
Yeah, man. No doubt.
I couldn't.
Let's get it. Recess. What's up with the sports, baby?
Yo, in sports,
no question. I'm walking away.
Yo, in sports of the December of 1998, no notable sports on the field, but a couple of things happened off the field. In December 30th, NBA player, famous Portland Trail Blazer, Clyde the Glide Drexler. He married on December 30th. On a sad note, one of the greatest boxers ever, Mr. Archie Moore, light heavyweight boxing champion from 1952 to 1960, passed away at the age of 84. He holds the record for the number of knockouts at 131.
Archie Moore. He fought a lot of bums, though.
You know what? I swear to God, President, you fixed it. Are you serious?
He fought a lot of bums, yo. He fought a lot of bums. What are you looking at?
Losses are some of the greats. You ever heard of Rocky Marciano?
Of course.
You ever heard of Floyd Patterson?
Of course.
So there you go. So
you ever heard of Cassius Clay? You ever heard of Cassius Clay?
Yo, you know what? Archie was damn near 55 years old, man.
I'm just saying.
Muhammad Ali.
I'm just saying. His record is his record, but he fought a lot of bums. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm just saying.
You just took a whole lot of shit away from the kid. Anyway, move on to January of 1999. On January 6th, D, guess what? An agreement is reached by the NBA and the Players Union to end a 204-day lockout, which shortened the season to how many games?
50.
And who made it to the finals?
The Spurs.
Against the who?
Against the Knicks.
Let's not go there, okay?
I believe.
Yeah, you're believing right, Prez. You were there.
Yeah.
You were still legally, mentally capable of comprehending what was going on.
Hey.
Whoa.
Ain't gonna be too many more shots, bro.
Yo. On January 7th, the NBA Board of Governors unanimously ratifies a new 6-year collective bargaining agreement between the league and the National Basketball Players Association to continue the season. Boy, oh boy. On January 13th, guys, the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan, announced his second retirement just prior to the start of the lockout season of 98-99.
Yeah.
Of course, he returned in 2001 with the Wizards.
No.
And
as player / owner? Was he? He wasn't an owner yet? I think he was an owner.
I think he was. I think he had a part ownership, but he had to give it up to playership though.
To play?
But I think they tricked him. I think he had to give it up so he can play. I think the deal he was supposed to get it back after he finished. But by the time he tried to get it back, it was like, nope. Wrapped it up.
He had to give it up. Yo, this nigga got part with the Illuminati. He had to give it up, son. He had to give it up.
I ain't playing that game with this nigga, man.
Who was the one that was laughing at it? He needs to grow up.
No, I'm laughing at the fact that he got tricked. He just said he got tricked.
He got tricked. He had to give it up. And that's all I got for sports and giving it up.
Thank God. Moving on to the news. All the news that's fit to report. In December of 1998.
He said
it's fit. It fits.
December 1st, Exxon announces a $73.7 billion deal to buy Mobil, which created the Exxon Mobil Gas Oil Company.
Get the what?
Which at the time was the world's largest company. 1998, world's largest company.
Exxon bought Mobil?
Exxon bought Mobil, right? And created Exxon/Mobil, which is what we have today. They're the biggest oil company in the world.
What was
well, they're the biggest. At the time they were the biggest company in general in the world. Now they're only, I think, the biggest oil company. Does anybody know what the biggest company in the world is?
BP.
No, not nothing to do with oil, just company.
Amazon.
No, that's what I thought too, but it's not Amazon.
Alibaba.
No, not Alibaba. Good guess though.
Google.
No. The biggest company in the world is Walmart.
Shit.
Slave Mart.
Well, yep, Slave Mart. You can call it that.
I heard.
I think they raised the raises though. I think they raised the wages. I think they went up to, I guess depending on the state or whatever, it's different. But I know I think they lost that case, and I think they raised the raises for the employees.
Yeah, a young lady from there was telling me also that they give $550 bonus if you don't call out in like 6 months or something like that.
Okay.
That's what's up.
That's a little bit better. They ain't pimping them out no more.
Yeah, their revenues is ridiculous. They make like $500 million a year.
But you know what? They make so much money, but they only have one motherfucker at the cash register every time. It's like you got 50 million people here, you got one person at the cash register.
Stop shopping at 3 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. Because when I go to the one out here, it's like fucking 30 registers, and like 20 of them got a person on it, and then like 10 of them self-service. So I don't know which one you going to.
Exactly. And Prez goes during the day because, you know, he takes his naps past 3 p.m.
That Geritol not working no more.
Promise, that's my last. I'm not going to say nothing else, man.
Oh, man. On December the 4th, the Unity module is the second module of the International Space Station. It was launched. It was launched into space to meet up with the first module.
Yo, on Jay-Z birthday?
On December the 4th, that's right. Hove.
Was that one also secret?
That one was not secret. That was the mission that was in conjunction with all the other countries, Russia and China and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a conglomerate up there, yo. It's a concerted effort up there, yo.
Is that they already started the International Space Station at this time? Is already started?
Yeah, it already started. Yep. It already started. On December the 6th, Hugo Chavez is elected president of Venezuela. Huh?
Was he a boxer?
No, man.
Chavez.
Hugo Chavez, fool.
Not Julio Cesar Chavez.
Oh, my bad, son. My bad.
Unbelievable.
It was
he has since passed away. He died back in 2013. Venezuela has been in a fucking mess over the last few years.
Yes. Most recently, the dictator last week said every U.S. citizen has to leave the country.
Get the fuck out. Yeah.
But
then, like the next day, he flip flop and changed his mind. He was like, "It's okay. Everything's okay. They can stay."
Yeah, I think the backlash was too much.
It wasn't just backlash. It was probably like fucking death threats. You know what I mean? It's probably like,
yeah, it's true. Because backlash, you gotta really, it's backlash, but it's serious, like the real backlash. Like, yo,
dog. Yeah. You know how much oil is in Venezuela?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
You know how much oil? They probably have the most oil on this side of the hemisphere.
Yeah,
that's the side of the world. They probably have the most oil.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what I mean?
And cocaine.
And the cocaine, yes, and the cocaine. Most definitely.
Can't forget that.
So mind you, you can have turmoil, but you can't have too much turmoil, right? Because you got your U.S. backing a certain individual that they want in power versus the person that's in power. You know what I mean? So when you have those scenarios, it's never going to be a good look. It's never going to end well.
No.
The U.S. is always sticking their nose in people's business for a reason. They're not doing it just because they want to be nice. They got something going on down there that's going to benefit them, and they want to protect their interests. So they find somebody that's going to be the puppet. They try to install them into that fucking government, and then whoever's in the government at the time is fucking hell no, motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't coming up in here trying to run shit. So just be prepared. Just keep your eyes on Venezuela, man. A lot of shit going on behind the scenes. Speaking of cocaine, wow, the largest drug bust in U.S. history was conducted on January 21st. The U.S. Coast Guard seized 4,000. Hold on, let me get it right. Oh shit! You know what? I'm sorry, man. I'm jumping ahead. We're gonna hold that thought. Hold that thought.
You want me to hold coke?
Hold that coke. Hold that coke. Hold that. Elvis says, I know you can hold that cocaine thought. Yeah, hold that cocaine thought. Yeah. Put a pin in that shit. We be back. I'm getting ahead of myself, man. Put a pin in that shit, yo. On December 19th, the President Bill Clinton, his what do you call it? Impeachment proceedings are started on December 19th. The House of Representatives, they go ahead and start the paperwork to get that motherfucker up out of there.
The Monica Lewinsky shit is on A&E right now.
Yes, it is.
Coincidence. What a coincidence. I think that's pretty much it for the news. Just wanted to mention also Clyde Drexler. He married. You said that already, right? Yeah. Okay.
Clyde Drexler married.
Gaynell Floyd, December 30th.
Yeah.
Oh, and Russell Simmons, Def Jam CEO, marries Kimora Lee, model Kimora Lee, in the French Caribbean island of Saint Barth on December 20th. Just a little side note: Russell was 41 and Kimora was 23.
Ready.
all that shit is coming back to his ass now. Trust me. You getting all that shit right back.
He fled. He fled the country somewhere.
Oh, I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about it. Talking about his karma. His kids and shit, man. It's what it is, yeah.
Is what? What do you say?
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Karma.
Say something crazy.
Terrible.
It's what it is, man.
That's it for December 98. December 98 is a wrap. Moving on to January 99. January 1st, 1999 to be exact. The euro is introduced. The euro is introduced for the first time.
Okay.
January the 2nd. We were just talking about snowstorms, that hit the area. On January the 2nd, a snowstorm hits the Midwest. Had a total of 14 inches of snow that dropped Also was about 13 degrees below zero as far as the temperature is concerned. Caused 68 deaths. 68 people died due to the snowstorm.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Tough. The actual impeachment of Bill Clinton is taking place on January the 7th. Back in December, the paperwork process has started. The House of Representatives officially filed. January 7th, though, of 1999 is when the trial actually begins. Now, going back to that cocaine bus. Recess, you with me?
I'm right there with you, man.
I know you would be. On January 21st, in one of the largest drug busts in American history, the U.S. Coast Guard intercepts a ship carrying 4,300 kilograms of cocaine.
God damn it.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. How much is that in street value, Seth? Real quick.
4,000. $250 million.
How did I know you knew that? Fucking guy, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. 4,300 kilograms of cocaine was seized by the U.S. Coast Guard. That's all right. Another fucking probably 20,000 was fucking floating by right behind them as they were seizing this one.
The day after. Word up, bro. Thank you for pointing that out. That's what I was thinking too.
Yo, that was a drop in the bucket compared to how much was actually getting to the coast, to Miami, to the port of Miami.
Miami.
Holy shit. That's it for me, man. The rest of the month was pretty quiet. Nothing really popped off. No marriages, no birthdays, no notable deaths.
That's what's up.
That's it, man. That's it, man.
Beautiful. Let's get ready to wrap this shit up. Recess. One more trip in this time machine, brother.
Yowzers.
What?
Welcome to December of 2008.
Yes. All right. We gotta make this nice and quick with these R&B charts because one young lady ruled the fucking charts for 2 months straight. Whole month of December, whole month of January. The one and only Miss Beyonce Knowles Carter.
Yes.
That single ladies. Put a ring on it.
Queen
Put
B.
a ring on it. Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies. That song that made mad people get married.
Sing
and
it,
shit,
boy.
man.
Sing it.
Get it.
Mad people get married when they didn't want to and shit, man. They had no choice. Yeah, they were trapped and shit. Go ahead, Recess. Let me see, man.
Oh yeah.
No doubt. I hop into these albums real quick, man, for December, January. This dude, I haven't heard from him in a long time, but I got a feeling he's somewhere making a lot of money and shit. Strong feeling, man. Talk about the one and only Akon. He dropped his 3rd studio album called Freedom. I'm saying big shout out to Akon and shit, man.
Yeah. For credit.
You know what I'm saying? All right, the same day, man, a legend of the game, Mr. Scarface. He dropped his 10th album called Emeritus.
Yes.
Okay, Lou Hall, you know this shit, brother?
Oh man, yo, they had bangers off of this one, man. Yo, you had the High Power joint. You had Forget About Me joint with Lil Wayne and Bun B.
Okay.
What else you had on here? So many different songs, man. Like it's one of those albums you pop in and you just let it ride. Don't even know
shit.
Yeah.
So big shout out to that dude, man. We had a couple of not so great albums that dropped on this day from some classic artists. The one and only December the 9th, we had Common. He dropped the 8th studio album called Universal Mind Control.
More like
this shit
Mind Control.
Yeah, this shit didn't make it, man. This shit was not cutting it. I don't think I bought it, but I know I definitely had it, man. It was
It wasn't it.
Wasn't it. Everybody, and it's so funny. In 2008, the album was nominated for a fucking Grammy.
Are you serious?
Nominated for a fucking Grammy, yo. Anyway, that tells you the whole Grammy process right there in itself and shit. That like sums it up in a nutshell and shit, man.
Absolutely.
Anyway, it is what it is. The same day, unfortunately, we had another classic group, another not so stellar album, their 7th studio album. This is actually their return because their last album was called Out of Business in '99.
Damn.
And then we got this album called We Mean Business. Talking about EPMD.
Yeah, boy.
EPMD. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be
here. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't know. But I do see that they had a Dream with Sky Zoo on here, Press.
Okay. All right. That's what's up.
Left for Dead, yeah, produced by Ninth Wonder and shit. I mean, the track list looks alright. I think I heard this shit once. Wasn't feeling this shit at all, man. But it is what it is. Big shout out to EPMD. They're still legends in the game and shit, man.
Sky got an album coming out soon with P Rock. If you haven't heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right. The same day, R&B joint. One of my favorite R&B artists, man. Music Soul Child. Love this album, man. On my radio. Love this album.
This album was really good.
Love it. Let me see what else we got popping. Anthony Hamilton, he dropped a joint on December the 16th. Big shout out to that dude.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Big shout out to him, man. Yo, this I gotta talk about this shit 100%. Yo, this was people wasn't really expecting this shit, man. When this fucking album dropped, this album was a bang. I love this fucking album, man. This shit went platinum. This dude, he went from a comedian to a fucking actor to a platinum fucking artist. Talk about the one and only Jamie Foxx with Intuition.
Yes.
Okay.
Banging fucking album. Oh my God, this shit was off the hook. Just like Me, she got her own featuring Neo. And obviously the number one shit, fucking Blame It on the alcohol.
Yo,
this fucking album.
My joint on that album was with Marsha Ambrosius. That joint is bananas.
Yo, man, this album was dope. Album was fucking dope. Like, Blame It on the Alcohol was on a number one on the fucking charts for 14 straight weeks, man. Come on, man. 14 straight weeks, yo. Big shout out to Jamie Foxx, man. He did it, man. Like, I wasn't really expecting this shit at all. Like, when this shit came out, I was like, whatever, Jamie Foxx shit. And then I was like, this shit came out, that shit was banging. So big shout out to that dude. Another R&B. What's up?
The only comedian that ever made that jump.
Nobody. Not even close. Not even close, man. I mean, the album was fucking, the whole album is banging. It's a really good fucking album, man.
I don't know if Duval put out an album yet.
Okay.
I mean, we can give it to him. He got the number one single in the country that's going bananas over the song. But I mean, there will be no other, in my opinion.
Don't get me started on that shit, man. Ain't no real fucking song, man. Jamie Foxx made real fucking song. That's just a comedy song and shit, man. Come on. Jamie Foxx made real fucking music and shit. Anyway, same day, Keisha Cole, she dropped her 3rd studio album called A Different Me.
Oh, I love me some Keisha.
The lovely Keisha Cole, man. She's beautiful, man. Certified platinum. Definitely. Big shout out to her.
Son, you know she got her gap fixed?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
really?
Man. Yeah, disappointed, man.
Oh, I'm disappointed to hear that shit, man.
That shit was so sexy.
Hell yeah.
She got her shit fixed, man. But sorry, man. And her mom relapsed again, yo. Her mom is
it's Frankie, right?
Yeah, Frankie. She's struggling right now, trying to get through her little unfortunate situation. So shout out,
serious shit, man.
Yeah. Ain't no joke.
To them.
That's no joke.
Hope she get it together, man.
Yeah, for real.
Let me see. 2 more albums in this day. Your one and only, your boy, The Plies. He dropped The Realest.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. this song that was on there that I played over and over again. Plenty Money.
Okay.
And that song on there, and No ID got a track on here. No ID, Manny Fresh.
I got Drip for Sale.
I like this. Got Drip for Sale. I like this song. I like that song. I like that song.
A funny dude.
All right, I'm about to wake Recess up, man, with this album and shit. Recess.
What's good?
December the 16th, man. Your favorite rapper, I think he's the greatest rapper of all time. This dude is the GOAT. The GOAT of hip hop. You've been talking about him crazy a couple weeks ago. You was loving him. You loved everything he said. You loved all his interviews. You loved everything he ever did. The one and only Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, tell him. Second album, man. He had that "Kiss Me Through the Phone."
That shit was so fire, son.
Turn my swag on. Bird walk.
Come on. Come on.
Your favorite rapper in the world, man.
Come on. It's not even close.
Soulja Boy, the greatest of all times, right there, brother.
Yo, there needs to be a discussion, man. Like he's very influential, man.
Soulja Boy, tell him.
The last one for December is Ludacris. He dropped his 7th studio album. No, he didn't. That came out last month and shit. I don't know if I talked about it and shit, but theater of mine. If I didn't talk about it, whatever, man. The shit was whack. But anyway.
Oh, no,
nah, Ludacris started going. Come on, Luhar, come on.
I mean, no, okay. If you
come on, Luhar.
It's like a Jay-Z album. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how there are some where it's not really all they. No, that's a bad example. Never mind. I can't even defend it. I'm done.
Damn. You gave up that quick and shit, yo?
Yeah, I gave up, man. I ain't
man.
It's all good. We're gonna hop into January real quick. Exactly. January 2009, the soundtrack for the movie Notorious. They dropped the soundtrack for that joint, man.
Notorious.
Yes, indeed. Dope joint. A lot of dope joints on there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. What else we had? OJ the Juice Man, Luhar, January 27th. That was your shit? OJ the Juice Man? Damn.
Name some.
Stop even acting like you didn't like OJ the Juice Man.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I liked it, just that one song.
You gotta go.
I can't think of the name of the song. Whole brick, half a brick, whole brick. Hey, that was it. I don't know.
That was the song of the year, man.
Oh man, is what. All right, man. Whatever, man. But yo, man, I want to talk about one more album and shit, man. We lost this young lady, this beautiful, talented young lady, man. Her name was Lisa Left Eye Lopez and shit.
Oh man.
It's her only posthumous release. It's called I Legacy.
Is this the album that she did while she was with Death Row?
I don't know. It said it's unreleased songs. Some of them on Supernova. There's a whole bunch of different joints, man.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she had like Chameleon there, Bone Crusher, Missy, Bobby Valentino, TLC, Lil Mama, whole bunch of stuff on there, man. But big shout out to Left Eye.
Shout out to Left Eye. I thought about her yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Andre Rison was on a commercial yesterday. Yeah, and when I saw him, it's so funny. The first thing I thought about was Left Eye. No, well,
general.
Come on, man. I didn't actually think about the incident. I just thought about her. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know
was that the Super Bowl commercial where all the football players were in the
Wasn't that the dopest commercial I've ever seen? That commercial was so dope, man.
So it was a football commercial with Marshawn Lynch.
Okay.
He was reaching over to try to taste the cake, Right?
Yes.
He wanted to take the icing on the cake, but he reached over too far, knocked the cake over. No, he pushed the cake, and the football that was sitting on top of the cake fell to the ground in the middle of the room, and all the football players saw it, and they screamed "fumble," and everybody jumped on it.
Everybody jumped on it.
But so, son, let me ask you though, was that fucking for real, or that was some computer effect shit?
Oh, it had to be, yeah.
It had to be computer effect. You can't get all them people in the room at the same time.
No.
And Roger Goodell was there on stage.
No.
Fuck out of here. Yo. That was some good computer effects though.
It was a dope ass commercial. It's one of the best commercials I've ever seen.
That was a good commercial. That was a good commercial.
Very good.
I ain't even gonna lie. And I know I did not watch the game. I just saw the shit on YouTube. I saw it on YouTube. I know what you was thinking. You know
my mind is dirty.
Yeah, yo, but that's it though, man. I'm gonna wrap up the music for this long ass 2-part episode. And music is done.
I don't think we're going long enough.
All right, so we're gonna jump into December for the movies. December of 2008, December 5th. My God, this movie was a dope movie, and it brought tears, especially at the end. Oh my God, I'm talking about the beautiful Miss Beyonce Knowles.
Yeah,
Adrian Brody.
Okay.
Cadillac Records.
Good, dope fucking movie. Dope fuck. I'm just mad. I saw it like way after the shit was out. I should have saw when it came out, yo.
Shout out to Most Def. Did his thing in that
joint. Muddy Waters. No, it wasn't Muddy Waters.
That was
Little Richard, right? Did he play Little Richard?
Little Richard?
Wasn't it Little Richard? No?
No, he might have been Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters. The dude from Oz was Howlin' Wolf. Howlin' Wolf was the dude from Oz and shit.
Louis.
I don't know his name.
He played Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry is who he played. Yeah, my fault.
Yeah.
Cadillac Records is dope. Dope movie though, man.
Real dope movie. On the same day, you had another movie. It was a sequel to the remake of a Marvel character.
Sequel to a remake. Okay.
I was thinking the same thing. Does that make it a third movie?
Actually, this would make it a third movie.
Okay.
I'm talking about Punisher Warzone.
They were been struggling. They were struggling with Punisher, man.
Yeah, it was just like they just added senseless violence in this.
Yeah, because he ain't really got no powers. He just shoot motherfuckers up and shit. You know?
And I think Mr. Big was the Punisher.
Which Mr. Big? From Sex and the City?
Sex and the City.
What are you talking about? He was Punisher on what? On this movie?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Who was Mr. Big? That's not George Clooney?
Christopher Nolan or some shit like that?
Christopher, okay.
What's his name? What was it? Thomas Jane? Wasn't Thomas Jane?
No. Okay, this is a different person. Thomas Jane was in the Punisher, the one before that one.
Oh, okay. Who was Punisher in this?
Some dude named Ray Stevenson. He looks exactly like Mr. Big.
Okay. Y'all know Mr. Big is and shit? Y'all know Big and Big. Y'all know who Big is?
Like you said, the dude from Sex and the City. Chris Noth.
Yeah.
Noth, because he used to be on Law and Order.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, this the first messed up where they messed up with Punisher was what's his name? Dolph Lundgren.
Oh God.
That was a terrible. It was dope back then, but now when you're older, watch it, it's terrible.
I didn't even like that shit back then, yeah.
Oh really?
I didn't like it. Only Dolph Lundgren shit I like was Rocky IV, because I ain't like that nigga He-Man either and shit, but he fucking some movies up, yo.
He was alright in Aquaman. Y'all ain't seen Aquaman?
I ain't seen it yet.
Aquaman, he's alright. Aquaman was a good movie. I was pleasantly surprised. as well as it was.
I saw it too. Where was Dolph Lundgren in Aquaman?
He was the dude that was meeting in underwater. He was the king. He was meeting with the other dude. Remember? Go watch it again, man. Go watch it again.
Yo, Dolph Lundgren was not in no Aquaman.
I'll put money on it. I'll put money on it.
Yo, you just making up.
I'll put money on it. Just because your ass was high, you went to get the shit high, you don't remember.
I was with the family. I wasn't high.
Don't pay him no attention.
Russian was in underwater.
Yeah.
Listen, I know what I saw.
Hold on. That wasn't Dolph Lundgren. The main king that was in white
wasn't in the movie, man.
Go see it again.
I must break you. I must drown you.
King Nereus, it says.
Yeah. It's fools. What are you talking about?
That's interesting.
That's very interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, because y'all wrong and I'm right, motherfuckers.
It was interesting. Now y'all think it's wrong.
I have to see it for myself. You know,
Aquaman was good though.
Aquaman was good.
All right. So now we're gonna get into the movies. December 12th. Wow. Great movie. Clint Eastwood, Gran Torino.
Yo, I know that one. I know that one.
I know that one too.
That was a really good movie.
Yo, where is that sound? It sounds like somebody looking for that vein. Yo, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck.
Here we go. Here we go.
Wow.
Yo, so
take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
On December 17th,
breathe.
Another movie, another great movie. Mickey Rourke, The Wrestler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. December 19th, man. This movie was sad and weird at the same time, man. Will Smith, 7 pounds.
Good movie too.
Yeah, good movie.
Good movie. Yeah.
It was just crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, Christmas Day. I think this movie ended up being like the movie of the year. My man Brad Pitt, The Curious Case of Benjamin
Button.
Yeah.
Shout out to Taraji.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
that was from the creation of the Benjamin Button's disease, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Reverse
aging.
Yeah, thank you. Yo, same day, another movie that came out. My man Tom Cruise. They killed it, but I thought it was good. Valkyrie.
I never seen that one.
That's a pretty good one. I thought that was actually really good.
Okay.
Right. So as far as with the movies, that's gonna be it for January of 2008. Right. So now we're gonna jump into January of 2009.
That was December
2008. Yes.
Now we're doing January 2009. Continue.
Thank you. All right, we're going to jump into January 9th. On January the 9th, you had a movie.
I wish I could see D.
My man, Morris Chestnut.
Ooh, Boys in the Hood.
We just talked about it, Taraji P. Henson.
Ricky.
And this movie was directed by my man, Bill Duke. I'm talking about Not Easily Broken.
Okay.
Y'all never saw that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, in this movie, he took Taraji and Morris Chestnut are married. They end up getting into a car accident. He was a baseball coach for a little league. He put too much time in with the kids. Don't pay attention to the wife, and it was a good movie. They ended up breaking up, and it's
but really she was cheating.
No, she wasn't cheating. Dean Cain was in the movie too. My man, Superman. Yeah. All right.
She was a fucking Dean Cain?
Yeah. I'm sorry. So January 16th, D mentioned a soundtrack that came out that had a lot of good joints on it, man. We're talking about the movie about rest in peace Notorious B.I.G. Notorious.
Fucking movie, man. I saw that shit in the movie theaters, yo. Opening night.
Me too. Opening night.
Movie,
hold on, you talking about Notorious?
Yeah.
No, not that Notorious. The other Notorious.
Oh, okay.
Notorious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. Yeah. It came out in 2009?
Yeah. January 16, 2009.
Okay. In January?
Yep.
Man, they be playing us, man. They need to put us like in summer or something like that. January? You seen it in the theater, D?
Sleep Monster got him.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just ignoring all this shit.
I said you seen it in the theater, D? You said you seen it in the theater?
Yeah, I seen it in the theater and shit. I'm sorry. I'm watching World Star and shit, man. This fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine baby mama shit, man.
Come on, man. You're wasting your brain cells on that, bro.
Yo, why she cheating on him with all these people and shit, man? That's fucked up.
Why not? The nigga ain't getting out for 30 years. That's
fucked up, man.
It's just a matter of time.
Not 30 years.
Being that he's a snitch, he probably get out in 10.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be 10. I think they was giving him life. I think was looking at life. They probably settled for about 30. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, the max they said was 47 years.
Oh, the max is 47.
Yeah, but it's a possibility he might get it reduced now because he's telling, all the shit.
Like 20?
Nah, they'd probably give him a joint and a half for each charge. How many charges?
9. Yeah.
So that's a joint and a half. They probably give him like 13 years, 13, 14.
I don't know. I mean, if he's doing all this talking the way he's talking, he might get less than that.
Either way, his fucking life is done. Like, what can he do? Like, what can he fucking do?
He can go to witness protection, and then wait a minute, he can't do that because he got tattoos on his face.
Why y'all laughing at the
man? Ain't no witness protection protecting his ass.
It's a reason rap, yo. Like, what can he fucking do? What can he do?
My question is, if you're doing all this stuff, yo, like, don't you know? Like, don't do that stuff.
You can't be a rap. You can't do nothing. He can't do anything. And then if he's out in the public, he's gonna probably get killed. Like, he can't do anything.
Yo,
what can he do?
Not just that, his family needs protection too because his mom was getting harassed by El Chapo's nephew.
Come on, man! Like, these fucking kids gotta see. Oh, they see this shit, man. This shit is and Charlamagne, they said it. They fucking all said it. Charlamagne, all of them fucking said it. Y'all was laughing. Y'all thought the shit was a fucking joke. It's all funny. Look at this motherfucker now. He tried to tell y'all. Tried to fucking tell you. Tried to tell him. Tried to tell him to his face. He tried to tell him. Fat Joe fucking tried to tell him.
Told him
ignorant ass little nigga. Good for his ass, man. Fuck him.
Straight up,
man. Stupid ass. Fuck him. Everybody tried to tell him. These little niggas, they I'm invincible. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. You were old hater. You were old hater.
How'd that shit work out?
Yeah, old school niggas.
The main niggas that he was actually listening to is the ones that was actually trying to get his ass robbed and shot.
Exactly. Stupid ass.
What do you call it? A hard head makes a soft ass.
You better believe it. I ain't got no sympathy for him at all. Zero.
Not at all, man.
Well, suck my dick.
That's your cousin and shit, nigga. That's your cousin. That's your little brother and shit. That's your
you keep inviting people, you know what I'm saying, to your private parts. This is exactly now you're inviting the whole jail population.
Niggas, I think we struck a nerve, fellas.
He's like a nervous ass. Good for his ass, man. That's your boy. Another one bites the dust, Recess. Another one bites the dust.
Man. Jesus, man. Woo. Oh well.
But you can't snitch though. That's I'm sorry. You cannot snitch. You're doing everything. You got these people. You just can't snitch on the same people that's empowering you, yo.
Everybody know he snitched too. That's the thing. They set this dude up, yo. I don't know. The feds set him up. Somebody set him up, yo.
They jammed him up so much.
Why is all this shit leaking out? He's fucking snitching. That's fucked up.
Nah, that's exactly what he's gonna say when they get it. When them inmates get it next to his butthole.
Oh, they put him in gym pop. He's a rap, yo. I don't think they can put him in protective custody for his whole fucking sentence, yo. I don't think that's gonna happen, yo.
They saying that the reason why he's jammed up so much is because he tried to flip on the Lucian Grange, some shit like that.
The
son. He's the son. He's the son of the fucking president of Universal Records, right? This is not no rinky dink CEO. Universal is like the small company that he owns. He owns like major fucking companies over in Europe, right? And niggas like a heavyweight in the game, some Illuminati type shit, right?
Okay.
He tried to fucking roughhouse his son or whatever, and he just tried to play the wrong person. And them niggas was like, okay, you think you tough? Okay, we want to see how tough you are.
Damn.
And that's when the floodgates opened, and feds got involved, wiretaps and all of that shit. Cameras, and this is where he's at
cousin is
now.
a rap. We said sorry, man.
Word, yo, word. You tried to tell him, man.
Tried to tell him, brother.
You tried to tell him.
Now we trying to tell Yaz. We says cut that shit out, man. We saw what you was doing earlier, man. Cut that shit out, man. Wipe your nose.
Yo.
Just say no, brother. Just say no.
Oh shit.
Yo, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Lou Hall, he's still doing the fucking movies and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought we were on news already.
You went off in the weeds. Holy shit, yeah.
Yo, okay. I'm gonna just name them real quick. January 16th, Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. January 23rd, Underworld 3, Rise of the Lycan.
Ooh, no doubt.
Okay.
Oh man, don't sit here and act like you ain't watched Underworld, man.
Yo, I saw Notorious.
Now wear underwear. I don't know about the underworld.
What's her name? Horton? Who played Little Kim?
Norton, some shit like that, right?
Yeah,
Notori Norton.
Tasha from Power.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yo, that's gonna be. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. January 30th. My man has been in the news today about some
today. Me last week.
Last week. I mean, last week.
Take your time.
Last week, he was in the news for some controversial comments.
This motherfucker right here.
African Americans, man.
Yeah, this fucker. Yeah, fuck him.
Take it, Liam Neeson. Man.
What happened? What did he say? What did he say last week?
Evidently, one of his family members either got raped or killed by a black guy, and he said that he wants to kill the black bastard.
And he said he went out on a rage, like walking the streets looking to fucking kill a black person and shit, whoever he see. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Sound like we gotta cancel Liam Nielsen, man.
Oh yeah, he's a rap.
Oh, wait.
He old and he don't give a shit, yeah.
But
And he got a new movie about to come out next week. It came out last week.
But wait. He is admitting to going out and looking to kill just any random black person?
Liam Neeson. Yes. I'll tell you the exact quote in a minute.
I have a special set of skills.
This motherfucker talking about he walked the streets and shit. He once revealed he once walked the streets with Akash for days looking to kill a black bastard after someone close to him was raped many years ago. Yeah, that's right.
Interesting.
Y'all seen Widows?
I went up and down the areas with Akash hoping to be approached by somebody. I'm ashamed to say it. I did it for maybe a week, hoping some, and it was air quotes, black bastard would come out of a pub and have a go at me or something, so I could kill him. Woof. That's some shit, right?
Wait, so he had this interview with who? Like they didn't question him? They didn't go dig deeper into the. I gotta see this video. I gotta see the footage.
Y'all seen Widows? Yeah.
He was doing a press junket for I guess a new film he has called Cold Pursuit. And
so then last week. So this is just for publicity then. It's a publicity stunt.
I don't know.
Because why would he admit that? That's something that no one would ever know unless
no one would ever know. No.
No one would ever know. So he took it upon himself to reveal this information.
Oh, of course, 100%.
So why would he do that?
I don't know. Maybe he's fucking crazy. Maybe he's on drugs.
Or maybe it's a publicity stunt.
And you know what?
There ain't no positive publicity stunt.
Oh man.
You might be right.
All publicity is good publicity, bro. And no matter how controversial it might be. Or maybe he's just a racist bastard. I don't know. That could be it too.
God damn. That's fucked up.
I mean, I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised. You got crazy. Old boy, you got the governor down there in Virginia who's and he said either I'm in blackface or I got the hood on. I'm just not sure which one is me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, I mean, this shit was fucking 34 years ago, but I mean, it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
They're all over the place. They walk amongst us every day.
Niggas is different 40 years ago and shit.
Nah,
people change, man.
or they can get worse. Or they
can get worse and shit.
You know what I mean? So they're all around us, man. So let's not be so surprised. Let's act like this is the first time you heard about this shit. It is what it is. Well, it's interesting though. I give him credit for admitting it.
No doubt. It is
what it is, man.
Kind of, you might be right about that, Prez, because it kind of got me thinking about this whole Jussie Smollett incident.
The assault that they
just some things just ain't adding right. Before I can make a judgment, I want to see more video.
But you want to retract and shit?
Huh?
You trying to retract your statement from a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah. I'm not really retract. I just want to see, because if it happened, you know what I'm saying, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, talking about that type stuff, it's fucked up anyways. That should never happen. But you know what I'm saying? It just,
when I first heard this shit, I was just like, I don't know.
Sound crazy, right?
Kind of crazy. It sounded like extra crazy and shit, man. I'm like, I
don't know. I said the same thing, because now, here's the thing now. Yeah, that means these people are walking around with a fucking bottle of bleach and a noose, intentionally looking to fucking run up on somebody, right? Like that's the intention. You don't just casually just happen to just find a bottle of bleach laying on the floor and a noose. You know what I'm saying? And a noose. The shit just doesn't happen. So
that's first degree premeditation.
They said he still had the shit on his neck like an hour later and shit.
He still had it around his neck.
Come on, B. Come on.
Like a tie.
Come
But
on.
then they also said that he received some kind of death threats in the mail or some shit like that, or some kind of white powdered substance, and they told him that he should get extra security, and he went against their wishes.
Yeah.
And then the whole reason he was out there at 2:00 in the morning in Chicago because he was hungry, so he went to Subway's.
Somebody's even open 2:00 in the morning, man.
Yo, I mean,
here on the weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Not no 2:00 in the morning, bro. And then
I'm about to say, like, even New York, that shit ain't open till 2:00 in the fucking morning. That's Subway.
You're a famous motherfucking actor / performer, and you going to get on the train in Chicago at 2:00 in the morning to go get a Subway sandwich?
He's real, son.
So you're trying to think he's out there for some other nefarious reasons and shit?
He might be out there for some other reasons. You know what I mean? So you can't always believe what you hear, man.
No doubt.
True.
You gotta wait till you get all the facts and shit. That's why I don't really say shit like it all the fucking facts. Just be like, that's crazy.
People just like to jump on that shit since it's sensationalism.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is, man. I can't believe we still on this fucking movies and shit.
No, I said I was done.
Oh, okay, you done, no doubt.
All right,
man.
on December 5th of 2008, the original O.J. the Juice Man Simpson is sentenced to 33 years in prison for kidnapping and armed robbery.
What a bozo. Oh, my God.
Let's talk about him.
Oh, man. Continue.
December 25th, on Christmas Day, the legendary Chicago Bulls and LA Lakers coach Phil Jackson becomes the 6th coach in NBA history to win 1,000 games.
Okay, R.I.P. to Phil Jackson, man.
Sure, for real.
To excellence, the culture of winning, to the epitome of losers.
Next.
On December 28th, the Detroit Lions crash
and burn
to a 31-21 loss to the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field.
The significance?
To become the first team in NFL history to go winless in a 16-week season.
0-16.
Ouch.
And obviously they got the number 1 pick, and that should work out for them.
They would have, right? Isn't that how it works in the NFL?
And that's exactly how they got Sam Bradford.
Oh, what a bum.
Damn.
From what I can remember. It's been 2 years since I've seen NFL football, so when I last watched it.
No doubt.
He's a bum.
You say he's a bum?
From what I can remember. Am I mistaken?
He kind of actually, he's not a bum, but definitely he does not.
He's a bum.
He's not protected. He's not protected.
Uh-oh, no O-line.
No O-line.
So we gonna blame it on? That's what we blaming it on?
No, we're blaming it on the alcohol, which D forgot to mention was Billboard's #1 song for 2009. I'm just had to put.
I
think he did mention that, didn't he? He was talking about that.
This motherfucker talking about some goddamn music. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, nigga. I can go to sleep, man. Hurry the fuck up, man.
Oh shit.
And of January of 2009, January 31st. The lovely, beautiful Serena Williams in the Australian Open Women's Tennis Tournament wins her 10th Grand Slam singles title.
It's the all time, period.
And that's all I got for sports.
Beautiful. Let's wrap it up, Prez. Take us home, brother.
Taking you home, baby. It's on and popping once we get in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, Liam Neeson got a movie called Run All Night. That joint is tough. Sorry. That's all.
Okay, so December of 2008. Hold on, let me take you there.
I'll take you there.
Let's see what we got here. All right, December 2008. December the 1st. The U.S. economy is officially in a recession for one whole year. They went into the recession in December of 2007. December of 2008 makes 1 year officially in a recession.
That's fucking crazy.
It's fucking crazy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. On December the 9th, the governor of Illinois, Mr. Rod Blagojevich.
I know about the story.
Oh, yeah. Is arrested by federal officials.
Federals, yes.
Yes, for a number of crimes. The most egregious crime was for attempting to sell the United States Senate seat that was being vacated by one Mr. Barack
Obama.
What?
Exactly.
This fucking governor was like, yo, I got a Senate seat for sale. Who's going to give me the most money? Give me the bag. Give me the bag.
Yo, they had him on tape.
Oh, man.
With discussions in his office selling the seat. Press.
Yes, indeed. But again, I don't know why you're surprised. He's a politician.
Yo.
And like all politicians, they some dirty bastards. They some scumbos.
Yo, if you know any history of politics, why any theory sounds far-fetched?
Nothing sounds far-fetched. Nothing. Just imagine how much shit that they get away with that we don't know.
Thank you.
These motherfuckers, they just get caught. They happen to get caught, for one reason or other. That's a drop in the bucket to all the other shit that goes on that we'll never know of.
And you know why? Because the right people got paid. The only reason why they got caught is because they tried to underplay or undercut somebody with bread.
Mm-hmm. And that person, whoever it was, decided, you know what? Fuck this shit. If I can't eat, you ain't eating either.
Thank you.
Going down. So, and then don't you know that this motherfucker ended up serving like a couple of months in jail, and then next thing you know, he got a reality show. He's on reality TV. Probably got a book deal. The dude is probably sitting pretty right now, living off of some kind of investment that he made while he was crooked. Shit is ridiculous, bro. That was the 9th on December 11th. It goes from one scumbag to another. fucking Bernie Madoff arrested and charged with securities fraud and a $50 billion Ponzi scheme.
Yep.
$50 billion. That shit was like, when I tell you, so many people were affected by this shit. So many companies, so many like regular Joes.
Stars.
You know what I'm saying? Stars, famous investments. You know what I mean? That was just affected by this dude's Ponzi scheme. Like,
press R.I.P. Chris Lighty.
R.I.P. Chris Lighty. Wait, so you thinking you relating his death to this Ponzi scheme?
No, not the death, but he did lose from some investments.
Did he really? Wow. See, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's complete. Yeah, man. They basically locked this dude up for life, essentially. Took everything that they could possibly get. His homes, cars. They was auctioning off his clothes. They was trying to recoup. And, it was just ridiculous, but they was trying to recoup as much money as they could so that they could pay these people back. Obviously, that's never going to happen. The fucking New York Mets lost like $100 million based on their fucking schemes. It was pretty bad, man. So bad, his son committed suicide. His son was like, I'd rather die than live with the name of a Madoff. Live with the Madoff name. So that was that. On December 14th, the George W. Bush, the second Bush, makes his fourth and final trip to Iraq as a president. And he came out with these moves, these matrix moves, boy, because two shoes was coming at him, coming at his dome piece by this Iraqi journalist, man. So what happened is he was giving a speech, and in Iraq and in a lot of Muslim countries, the ultimate sign of disrespect is to like throw your shoe at somebody. So he just took his shoe off, journalist took his shoe off and just launched it at fucking George Bush's dome. And this dude just did the Neo from the Matrix move, man, and just dodged them joints, yo. So the Iraqi journalist, he was arrested. He spent some time in jail for the disrespect. But I'm sure he was treated very nicely while he was in jail, yo. Don't nobody like that dude. December that was December 14th.
And to be honest, it wasn't no Matrix, man. He just did a Smokey duck like that, man. He just ducked, yo. He did a like Smokey, son. That's what he did.
Oh man, that shit was hilarious, yo.
It was
hilarious. That's pretty much all I got. The only other notable event I think was Woody Harrelson ends up getting married on December 28th. And on December 15th, a notable divorce was Madonna. She ended up divorcing her husband, Mr. Guy Ritchie, of 8 years, after 8 years. And shout out to Madonna for getting her fucking butt implants at 60 years old. 60. She decided to get a booty.
That's wild.
Uh-huh.
Yo, nobody ever asked her, but somebody asked her. Yo, she fucked Mike.
I'm sure she fucked a lot of dudes. She fucked Tupac. Remember that? You know about that one.
I was there, nigga.
Oh my God. Hilarious, man.
Well,
that's it, Prez.
That's it for December,
That's
man.
for December, man. Let's go to January then.
Hold on, January. We're in January, bro. January 1999. Real quick. January the 7th. The impeachment trial of President Bill Clinton actually takes effect. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Hold on. Rewind. That was a flashback.
Rewind. Heal up, will up, bring it back, come rewind. Heal up, will up, bring it back, come rewind.
Let me change the page over here. Okay, boom. January 2009. 2009. On January the 9th, right? What is this? No, that's not it. No technical difficulties. Stand by.
I don't think it was the 9th. I think it starts off on the 3rd, actually.
No, hold on.
The 5th.
Hold on.
Because if your if was a 5th, we'll be all
fucked up. Yeah. On January 3rd, now that you mention it, yeah.
Yes, it was the 3rd, yeah.
Israeli ground forces, they invade the Gaza Strip.
Yo, that's crazy.
That was like
that's Movado and Vibes Cartel.
Vibes, yeah. The gully side.
And the Gaza.
Yeah. You fucking the people heads up right now.
You're right down there, right? What the fuck they talking about? I think.
On January 15th, yo. January 15th. Pilot for U.S. Airways, Sully Sullenberger.
Miracle on the Hudson.
He lands a U.S. Airways flight 1549 in the Hudson River shortly after takeoff from LaGuardia Airport. I remember this story well. He was flying along, taking off from LaGuardia. Flock of birds came, bang, ran into the damn plane engine, fucked the engine up. He's calling Mayday. You need to do an emergency landing. They're trying to navigate tower control, trying to tell him what to do. He felt like, look, y'all motherfuckers taking too long. I'm gonna land this bitch. Apparently, they wanted him to return back to LaGuardia. But his quick thinking, he felt like it would have been too dangerous to try to fly that plane back over the land, right? Endangering all these people that are on the ground to try to get back to the airport. So he decided to put it down in the water. This nigga, yeah, he lands it in the Hudson River.
Yo, the balls you gotta have.
The balls, the fucking balls, yo. He actually got he got dealt like a hard time with this. They felt like he disobeyed the order and he put all these people's lives in danger. Even though everybody was safe and sound, you know, of course they probably, you know, pissed their pants and all that. But at the end of the day, nobody was hurt really. But they did give him a hard time back in U.S. Airways.
This has nothing to do with the Denzel Washington movie where he played the pilot, right?
Oh, excellent movie. No, nothing to do with it.
No, because he was wilding.
But like you said, if he wasn't high and drunk, he would have never been able to land that plane the way he did, fly that plane the way he did. So shout out to coke and weed and alcohol.
Finally, D. Finally, we got a confession, D.
Hell, nobody confessing nothing.
No.
Yo, for years, yo, man, shout out to coke and weed. Are you fucking joking? Yo, friends, welcome to the dark side. Welcome to the dark side.
Let me finish this, man. On January 20th, Barack Obama is inaugurated as the 44th president of these United States of America. Shout out to Barack Obama being the first black man to get up in that office.
And even though it seemed heaven sent, we wasn't ready to have our first black president.
Yeah, buddy. And finally, on January 26th.
Oh, God. Oh God! Y'all sound like a bunch of white bitches. Oh my God!
Y'all be white and shit.
Oh my God! Look at her butt.
Oh man! Finally, on January 26th, how many of you guys remember Miss Suleiman? Suleiman? Does that ring a bell? Suleiman?
Yeah, Pokemon.
No, man, no. Suleiman. Suleiman octuplets are born to Nadia Suleiman in Bellflower, California.
What? That's 7?
Fucking Octomom and shit?
Octomom, baby. Octomom.
That's 9?
That's 8, you dumb motherfucker.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment.
Octomom. She ended up giving birth to 8 babies. That makes them 10 years old today. Well, not today, but you know, January.
Big shout out to the Octomom. She got a nice little video that came out a couple of years ago. And
I seen it, man. I seen it. She tried to dibble and dabble into the porn industry, right?
A little bit. Try a little bit.
Dibble dabble.
Where can I find the footage?
What did you like to know?
You like to know.
As soon as the show ends,
he's online. He's online trying to locate it.
Yeah.
But until then, thank you for tuning in to the We So Classic podcast.
Brought to you by WeSoClassic.com.
Hey! If you're gonna do it, let's do it right. God damn it.
That's it, Prez. You good?
That's it, man. That was the last one. That's the last one. No more. That's it. January 2009. That's a wrap.
We made it, fellas. 2 long episodes, man. We made it. We covered a lot of ground, a lot of work. Never want to see Trey 20s and dimes ever again. And we appreciate everybody for checking us out for these 2 parts, man. Keep rocking with us in 2019. We So Classic Podcast. Check us out everywhere to get your podcast from. We on social media at We So Classic Crew on Instagram and Twitter. Email is WeSoClassic@gmail.com. Want to hit me up personally? It's at DJD-Dame. That's on Instagram and Twitter. And the email is DJDDame@gmail.com.
Chill.
Yeah. It's your boy Prez. Thanks for listening. You could definitely catch me on the Instagram and on the Twitter at Rep1804. That's REP1804. Holla at your boy. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Oh man.
Yo, as always, it's your boy Lou Hall. You can definitely catch me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. That's gonna be Lou Hall is IZ. Back BACK. Lou Hall is IZ. Back BACK. He'll be on the email louhall803@yahoo.com. louhall803@yahoo.com.
And it's your boy Recess. Snapping that chat at Resuscitation, tweeting at Twitter, Southside Recess, one word, and IGN on Instagram at GETDAFUCOUTAHERE. Get the fuck out of here!
Beautiful, my brothers.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
That's it, man. We out. Hopefully, I'm gonna see you brothers shortly in a couple days, and that's it, man. We out.
That booger sugar, stay away from that booger
sugar. He's coming, baby. Peace.
Peace.